dates South Park, sure.
Oh, does it? I don't know. I learned from.
Yeah, dude, that was an actual music video.
Holy sh! Are you kidding me?
No, I shit you not.
Oh my god! I always thought that was the thing from South Park. Oh my god! Oh
Oh no,
lord!
South Park got it from no, it was this black guy music video.
Oh my god! Holy crap! I never knew that. This entire time, I just thought that like South Park got really freaking like they were making fun of somebody. I didn't really know who at the time. At the time, excuse me. But I just thought they were making fun of somebody. I didn't realize they were like actually. I didn't know they were taking that from somebody else. I was like, holy crap, man. Having Butter sing, "Don't you want to do it in my butt?" I never knew that was actually a thing. Wow. I mean, well, you learn something new every day. Ugh. I kind of wish I didn't, though. Come on. I don't know where Austin is.
It's loading. Calm your tits.
He's probably drunk. Not that that stopped him last night, but...
I just linked in Discord for your old internet education.
No, I don't think I want to watch that. I don't think I want to do that. Ooh, Ham is playing... Okay, hold on. I have to find out. That's not what I wanted to do. What's up?
Dude, this shit is so like fucking just like fucking late 90s.
Look, there's absolutely zero wrong with that. As a matter of fact, I think late 90s, early 2000s, civilization as a whole peaked. I think The Matrix is right. Like, the late 90s and the early 2000s is like when we reached peak civilization.
Apparently it's 2007, but like the style is still very like late 90s, early 2000s.
Well, I mean, but nothing really changed in the 2000s. Like, from the 90s to the 2000s, you have, not this stagnation, but you just have like this transition, right? You don't have like this massive push towards computerization. Hell, I knew stuff back in even 2010 where you had companies that still didn't use computers for certain critical tasks. I mean now that stuff's all via computer. Back in the day, I mean, like they may not have always done that, so it's kind of a weird thing. All right, so what were we doing here?
I do not remember.
It's been a whole week. Let's...
I don't remember where we were headed and...
Already explored.
Well, I mean, we've already explored all this, but I mean, I assume we were chasing after a mission. Point of interest, Abandoned Palace.
Did we do this?
Not necessarily this world. I'm saying we've explored this system, though, before.
Oh, no, we fought the Nurgle demon, and we fought him, and either we got wrecked or we wrecked him, and I cannot remember which.
No, we wrecked him.
Okay.
He died.
Oh, okay. He did. He did, boss. He did. He double did.
Yeah. No, we killed his ass.
Let's see. Report to the Vizier of the Bloodspot. What is your duty? My duty is death.
Dead duty.
Duty. Let's see, I've already done that one. Lord Inquisitor, Lord Captain, go to Footfall. Footfall it is! The three sorrowful phalanges. The cult... Oh, see, hold on. The corruption of the hidden GC cult is permeated. The corona expands. The contagion is a danger to all the worlds. And so it's source to be discovered. We have yet to discover our... we're living the dream, Mr. Jensen Knives. We are living the dream. We had just started. Blood and Nephium. Rumors. Unidentified Voyager. Stolen Stars. Don't care about that. Xenos on the Rampage. There are whispers on Footfall about Xenos. Don't care about that. Angels of the Emperor in the Expanse. Ooh. The members of the Emperor's Blessed Angels coming to the region to repel the Xeno threat. Unknown mechanism. Burning Worlds. What's up?
I have no idea what you're reading. I'm just staring at the star map.
I'm looking at the rumors.
Oh.
Castabilica ship is seeking Burning Worlds and is willing to pay information on them. The purpose of their search is unknown. Path of Revulsion. The homunculus is prism found by the road traders capable of tuning into Drukhari beacons throughout the expanse. After establishing a link to the second beacon, also powered by the suffering of hideous mutants, the Xeno artifact reactivated. The device pointed the way to the next planet, a shattered world in the Lapidus Mortis system. You know what? Good enough as any. Lapidus Mortis. Here we go.
Bath Mortis Tears Hall.
So I didn't know this, but apparently some retards decided to go to Egypt.
Oh yeah, the fucking Gaza, humanitarian activist dipshits. They're all fucking crying. It's like, we're activists. Why are they fucking blah blah blah? Because just because they're Islamic doesn't mean they fucking like Gaza.
I mean,
Retards.
look, I can take it on good account that there are no wars in Islamic-controlled spaces. Okay, I know this to be a fact.
There is no war in the Western Bank.
There is no war in Bossing Say, sir. All right, you get to take Kibbles or Abelard.
Abelard.
Abelard it is.
Let us walk this path.
I don't know shit about Kibbles.
I don't know. I don't know anything about her either. Oh, Bloodthirster. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hold on.
Make me forget his sacred words.
Indeed, sir.
The heretic.
Burn the heretic. Insta kill a. Oh my god. Holy crap. That's amazing. I insta killed a freaking demon. That's impressive. I mean, I'm impressed, and I just work here, okay?
It would have been nice if you let me get a little further into the room before you did.
I would be remiss if I allowed you to get into position. I wouldn't be. It wouldn't be right, you know. It just wouldn't be right if I actually let you get into position. I mean, what kind of person would I be if I let you actually plan and prepare your position? After all, look at my sword. It's amazing.
Guy killed me with a sword, Mal.
Yeah. Whenever the wearer uses a major psychic power, they gain plus 32% to all psychic power damage to the end of their next turn. Yes! But yeah, no, I found it very funny that they decided to... Again, I don't know what world these people live in. I really don't. I don't get it. I don't know what world these people live in. This says, yes, no. I want to go to a foreign country and protest there. Say, you should let these people in. Dude, if their neighbors won't let them in, and they have the same ideas about people, maybe you shouldn't let them in. You know?
Let the right one in.
Wait, hold on. What's the difficulty? I forgot. Oh, it's on hard good. And how are you, Mr. Guns and Knives? Hopefully you are doing well. Hopefully you are not in Egypt being a retard. Sorry, mentally deficient individual.
Okay, we're gonna make this hopefully extra fuckery.
Extra fuckery. I want my McDonald's hamburger with extra fuckery, okay? Hell yeah! 3 out of 6 ain't bad, man. Not lately. Oh, jeez. You've been to Egypt? That's awesome. Ooh, parry. Look at that.
Oh, we got a bloodletter. I didn't see that.
Yeah, we do have a bloodletter. We had 2. I vaporized one with my Kamehameha.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, I did my Kamehameha and I killed him.
Oh, Austin finally decided to join.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. I've never been outside the U.S. You don't. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, look, the last guy I knew who left the United States for any significant amount of time came back with a, I mean, I've told you this story. He came back like triple based. He came back hating people so much that he literally said the words, "Women should not be allowed to speak to men without first being spoken to, and women in general should not speak to men unless they are their wives."
Why are you voicing
I'm not
it
hearing
again?
anything incorrect here.
I mean, again, I'm not saying this is bad. Yeah, so I'm just saying, like, the last guy I knew who came out of, who left the United States for any significant amount of time, quite literally, oops, wrong button. Cooperative mode.
You gonna save it?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Save it
damn
after
it.
the last round of combat.
What? No, I saved before I even made a turn, so.
I am so utterly disappointed in life now.
Because I invited you to play the game?
No. I was looking at Gates of Hell mods, and I thought I found the Shirley, or the Bob Simplin tank. I thought there was a mod for that. I was so excited. I was like, I can attack the Germans with the Bob Simpson tank.
Yes. Yeah, you said he went to China a liberal and came back super based. He left a hippie. He left a hippie and came back hating progressives and like all that stuff so much. I mean, he came back basically a Nazi. I mean, and like it was really weird. It was very weird. As a matter of fact, the people
not see that coming.
Yeah, nobody did. Ugh. And I don't say that lightly. I mean, that dude didn't do a 180. I mean, 180 would have been less drastic. He was sashaying down that road and then hard turned and sprinted in clear opposite the other direction.
He translocated to a different plane of existence.
Exactly. He transitioned to a more permanent state of being. Alright, let's see if I can just knock out this bloodletter. Boom! And I killed his friend. May the Emperor guide my Kamehameha.
Why is Evelyn on the floor?
Because I, like, did a crit. So everybody around me had to pass a freaking willpower test.
Oh, Jesus.
Why do you set me up in the worst positions possible?
I didn't, actually.
He started combat before I, got my half of the party into the room.
That's not my fault.
Huh. It's nice to know that his he shares the pain.
Yeah, I'm starting to run into the room, and he's like, Kamehameha!
Yep, Kamehameha! Look, I destroyed 2 demons with a flick of my wrist. Do you think you'd be more, what's the word? Oh, good lord.
Ha! Good job, Elcat, you bunch of fucking retards.
I just hope they fix that in Dark Heresy.
They won't.
They won't, but I hope they do.
The bloodthirsty cultists of corn. Blah 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 blah.
Do we have another Bloodthirster?
A bloodthirsty of corn.
Oh, sorry, Bloodthirster. Yeah. So I was like, really? You have a Bloodthirster in here? That's crazy. How did it fit in the ship?
They bloodthirst our gerbs.
They Bloodthirster. Oh yeah, no. I really enjoy all the stuff that's happening, but the part where a bunch of freaking Western liberals went to Egypt is by far my favorite news
You
item.
should see the speech of the guy going on about, like, oh, your Islamic rather than the baby, than the mothers, and they have no milk for the baby. Like, dude is just.
Oh, the Irish guy?
ranting
I
and-
saw that.
Yeah, like, dude, he's just sitting there ranting and raving and just spouting nonsense, and it's like, dude, they don't care. Fuck out of here.
Oh, jeez.
What does it matter if they don't have milk?
Well, he
So
talks
what?
about, like, his argument is kind of like halfway thought through. It's kind of weird. So what he says is that I came as a nurse to help the Gazans, and they're women who are trying to feed their babies, but like their breasts have no milk. And do you understand? Do you understand what that smells like? And that's where he stopped. That's where he stops his argument. Literally, that's where he stops his argument. As do you understand how it smells to try and feed a baby with breast milk you don't have? And I'm sitting here going, I don't actually know what point he's trying to make. Starving babies may or may not smell bad, okay. But I don't understand the breast milk part.
Yeah, like, why do the pregnant women not have breast milk to give to the babies?
Well,
What?
I mean, that's neither here nor there. It's the part where like the smell. Like if you're a woman and you breastfeed, you can have clogged like milk ducts. That could happen.
Yeah, but like, is this such like a widespread issue where the guy has to have a panic attack over it?
I've never heard of anyone having a particular smell because they couldn't produce milk.
Yeah, no, my point. Yeah, my point exactly. Just I've never heard of it. I have no idea what point he was actually trying to make, and I was just like,
Oh, dude, that guy was 100% irrational. Like, yeah, he wasn't trying to make a point. He's just spouting a bunch of nonsense that he's feeling in the moment, and like,
oh yeah.
there's no thought process there.
Let's see. Can I pull people towards me? I don't know
That
if
was
I
like
can.
stream of consciousness or some shit, and the guy was just like babbling almost.
You know, I mean, I honestly, I would have argued the guy might have been high. I don't know. I'm gonna go to Egypt on DMT and try to convince people to, like, just let them down. Well, guess what, dum-dum? If you know your history, Egypt did let Gazans in at one point, and they started a freaking rebellion. Just FY, that was in the early 2000s, by the way. They started a literal freaking revolt. As soon as they had enough people, they immediately said, let's overthrow the government and make it more like Gaza. And that's whenever you realize that
Weird how that works.
well, it would be weird. It would be weird if you didn't look at their home. Like, that's one of the interesting things, is that, you know, there's one thing to not have resources and to be like Afghanistan, right? Afghanistan is Afghanistan because there's really not a whole lot you can grow out there except for, like, you know, hardcore drugs and goats, and that's about it. There's not a whole lot you can do with the land. But they have at least some level of a functioning or functional society on some level. You know, I'm not saying it's a good one. I'm not saying I like it. I'm saying they have it on some level. Yeah, Gaza doesn't really have that. Without foreign aid, Gaza doesn't exist.
Oh,
And
God,
for
it
some,
doesn't exist, really.
and Gaza exists pretty much solely to be a thorn in the side of, well, everybody there. I am convinced that they are designed to be tools, much like North Korea is to China. They
Literally
exist.
all there is to do here is just fight these dudes.
Yep, that was it. Look, I know how much you enjoy shooting things, so... Well,
I do enjoy shooting things, but I mean, that was just... like the laziest of fucking auto-generated sequences.
senseless violence. I know you don't like that. I like how our combat servitor didn't do a thing.
Yes,
never
we should
even-
have senseful
Yes.
violence. Oh, my pizza
Sense
will be
more
delicious.
violence.
Do it. Travel again.
Parker
Pray
said
for
senseful
salvation.
violence.
Oh, we took 54 damage. Oh, God.
Why do you kill us?
Because I get bored.
Why do you kill us?
Stop. We gotta took more damage.
Wait, we did?
That's it. Yeah, just said we did.
I repaired it.
Ah, very good. Well done. Well done, crew.
What are we doing?
We're going to the Lapidus Mortis. Because there's a rumor that something's happening over here.
Okay.
The clans servicing the cooling systems have reported an incident of sorcery. The shadows of the cabins and corridors are coming to life. The Voidsmen say they see strange writhings lurk in nooks and crannies at the edge of their vision. If they look away, the things spread over the room, gnawing on everything in their path and attacking the weak and infirm. The strange creatures cannot be caught. It is almost as if they sense they are being watched and sink into the many cracks between the machines and bulkheads. Well, I know a way to deal with, hold on, we can pray the gay away. Or we can burn the gay away. Well, the eyes have it. The mechanical burning away of the gay is what we shall do. Purify it with fire! The controlled scorching of decks is a labor-intensive but very familiar process for the Voidsmen serving under the ship's Infernus Master. Okay, can I have that be my title? I am Infernus Master Myth. The evacuated chambers were set on fire, burning away all filth and heresy from the darkest corners. The shadow skulkers vanished without a trace, and the denizens of the cooling systems breathed a sigh of relief.
I think we just call you DJ Jazzy Myth.
DJ Jazzy Myth. Okay, I'm not transitioning, for God's sake.
There's another transition.
This could be your new
You
being.
don't know who DJ Jazzy Jeff is?
I didn't even know they had the what butt song or whatever.
Ah,
The homunculus prism residing on the ship receives an incoming signal from the planet's surface and shows the next set of coordinates. Augurs determined that, as before, the beacon on this planet is set up in the middle of a fenced area with a multitude of living creatures within. Send a scout team to the beacon. The third beacon turned out to be enriched by an appalling gallery of grotesque exhibits cobbled together from a huge quantity of mutilated bodies. Massive statues pierced with giant black rods depict the battles of unknown warriors with non-existent creatures. Each of the several dozen such statues is created from a quivering flesh and still living bodies groaning in agony. Wow! Alright.
We're dogmatic, burn that shit.
That is true. We are dogmatic. Alright, we have a tie. Guns and knives, I need your help. Are we burning or are we bringing? Guns and knives, I need your help. I need to know what your holy orders might be. Or anybody else in here, actually. I don't want to be the one that makes the tie. I don't like making decisions. I'm the one in charge. I prefer to have people... I prefer to read the room and then make that decision. Sorry. I'm making fun of my boss. Sorry, bosses. Burn it! Alright, burn the ungodly place with holy flame alongside every mutant.
Yes. How did the conference table thing turn out now?
You know what? It is still ongoing, actually. It's not done yet. I had to order some USB to USB-A to USB-A amplifiers because of the way we have to do this.
You have to do with the jank.
Well, I mean, not really. You know, now that I think about it, I'm not even sure if I ordered the right ones. I may have ordered the USB 2.0 and I need USB 3.0. But oh well, that's not my problem right now. My problem right now is going to Footfall. Can I chart new routes? That's the big
You
question.
can. Technically, you can right all the way to Footfall right now.
I could? I mean, yes, I could.
Yeah.
I mean, let's see, where is Footfall? Footfall. Wow, all the way out there. Good
California's-
lord. I mean, I really would rather just, you know, chart a
Or
new
you
course.
Yes, that won't help.
Because like, it almost feels like if I connect enough of these together, it works out, but... I don't want to go all the way around. Let's move it this way. Hold on, I don't have to. That's right, I already did this. I already did this one. That's fine. I have a course charted all the way over here already. A safe warp route even. Look at that. Whoom. Oh, that's right. Let's do Fokker's favorite. Let's see.
I feel very safe.
Management. Can't do that. Janus. Rhymes with anus.
Apparently we're within rumor proximity of their homunculus gift.
We are?
I guess there might be something in the solar system.
Let's see. Complacency is at 9. Is 9 a lot?
Maybe.
Affects the amount of profit factor produced by the colony and the speed of projects in the colony, increasing and decreasing them by 10% for each point of complacency respectively. Ooh. How much money does this place make for me? What's the profit factor? Appropriated the pirate denizens. Dialogue. I wish it would just tell me how much money you made me, because it doesn't say that. The secret lair. The scriptorum schools. We'll do the secret lair. What's the security like? Security's at 10. Okay, I can sacrifice some security. I'm willing to sacrifice... Oh, hello. Pleasing the tired. I don't know what I did, but I did it. Bastion. The following must be completed. The Protectorate Missionaries. Battle Mastery. The Rogue Trader has a +2 to the plating of all sectors. Execute. Weeaboo 6. The Earthbreaker. Let's see here. Captive Xenos. Mechanisms 5, which we have 20 of. Phlogiston 5, which we have 10. That's half of Phlogiston. That Adamantine gives us... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? 14. We have 6. I'll take the trade. Oh, we're done? Okay. Okay, it just immediately completed that. Like, it was literally instant. Okay. Captive Xenos gives us lots of people. Lots and lots and lots of people. I think it's because we've already done all the other stuff, so I think that's just kind of done.
Yeah.
So it just auto-completes. Like, okay, fine, you're done. Don't ask again. Security and efficiency +4. Yeah, I'll take that. Bring me
Wow,
more.
that's so much security with captive Xenos.
Yes. 10, 10, 10. Brand of the Motive Force. Now, unfortunately, I don't have... The following project was completed at the Colony of the Archive Expanse. Let's see. Oh, crap. Sacrament of Light. There we go. Reputation with the Explorators.
It sucks, but Parker and Austin are cool.
Well, I didn't do
Thank
the first
you.
part, so that's fine. I need 9 people for the other one. Okay, hold on. I can fix this. No, I can't.
You can get 9 people if you go to Weeaboo.
I can. Captain Xenos. There we go. See, it's all about just managing your resources.
Yeah.
And now I
Can
can
you the
build
eye of the
Sky
Omnispire?
Barrier. Sorry. Ooh, Fangs of Janus. Hold on. Blocks Project, a mechanical trade. Oh, we've already locked that out. Doesn't matter. Ooh, we can do this one. Reputation with the Explorators. Ethereal Vibe. The wearer's sighting is increased by +1. As long as the wearer has 100% wounds, they deal plus 60% additional damage. Also, oh, there's DC left. Never mind. The Explorators plus 20,000 reputation points. Exalted Israel allies get plus 20% minimum damage to their ranged attacks. The Rope weapons carry the blessings of the supreme armorers of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
That's the Triumph.
What's up?
Triumph Fury, what's that?
Medium range broadside macro cannons, which fire 5 shots, dealing 30 damage per shot, which I think is more than what we have now.
A lot more.
I mean, it's shorter range, but Jesus.
I'm gonna hit you with my stub gun, but when I do, you're gonna be dead.
Yes. Also, you are like the world's largest weapons manufacturer now.
Oh,
Holy shit,
come
you have
on.
So many guns.
Oh, come on.
You have 96 weapons.
No, I have 76 weapons. Get it right.
76. My bad.
Look at all my money though. I mean, I have $160 and I've got 76 guns. I am amazing at this whole like Lord of War stuff.
We should talk with the fat man to see if you have new items to trade then with all that money.
Hold on. Stand by. Let's go here. Colony of Dargonos has begun a new stage of development. See, look at that. We're already ready for another stage of development.
I just watched a crazy Nick Cage movie today called Drive Angry.
You can never go wrong with more firepower. Exactly. Alright, so this is just more of those. I'm not going to read every single one of those because I do value my voice and time.
Oh, this movie's the older one. Yeah, this movie's pretty good.
Alright, let's
Drive
travel
Angry.
to Omicron Persei 8.
Yeah, the description I saw at first just talked about him being like an escaped convict trying to rescue his granddaughter or whatever, which that blurb does and doesn't explain what the movie's about.
Mm-hmm.
Because it started like seeing all sorts of like crazy shit going on, and I'm like, what the what? That doesn't sound like what they described.
Yeah, like isn't there like cultist people like that worship like demons or something?
Oh no, cultists
I mean,
worship
there's like
demons.
supernatural shit going on. I'm like, this doesn't seem like just a simple broke out of prison to save his granddaughter movie.
Yeah, it goes a bit beyond the synopsis.
The best kinds of movies. The ones that lead you into a false sense of security just to rip it away from you. Offering up prayers to the machine god, the auger operators turned their blessed optics toward the very epicenter of the raging magnetic storm. In spite of the thick haze of static covering the auger's pitch visors, something unexpected appeared. The auger crew have detected signs of life under the planet's surface. There, in the caves, is a man-made complex. According to the ship's archives, this world is uninhabitable and devoid of useful resources. So the presence of someone's base seems intriguing. Wow, okay. You don't want to... You're not even, like, interested at all? You're just like, oh, go blow them up. That's what I think of this idea.
This is what we do with squatters.
It's uninhabitable. Why? Who's squatting on... Okay, like, look, alright.
It's my planet. They didn't ask me.
Well,
Fuck 'em.
first off, if you said, hey, somebody's living in a cardboard box in the Sahara Desert, I wouldn't go, well, he's on my property. I'd go, there's somebody living in the Sahara Desert?
If it's my Sahara Desert,
Ugh. Jeez.
That's my potential glass, bitch.
That's my place. Well, I don't want to do that, so, there's no other votes, though. Austin, what do you want to do? Shit.
Hold on.
He's in the other room like, no!
17 to explore!
Ah, there we
Sorry, I was
go.
getting my pizza.
He's like sprinting back with the box.
I was actually sprinting.
He's like, no, 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 no. We're gonna sit.
It was kind of funny. My feet were slipping the entire time because I was wearing socks and hardwood floors. I'm just like,
jeez.
no!
The enforcers disembarked next to the suspicious cave. The entrance to the cave turned out to be blocked by a massive plasteel door. A vault! Once pierced by a melta-charge, then shoddily patched up. Within, an ambush awaited your team. Attackers with emaciated bodies pounced from the darkness without warning. The enforcers of the Von Valencius dynasty reacted with lightning speed. They walked away from the vicious battle, not only victorious, but having captured the enemy commander. While a shuttle brought the prisoner aboard the Lord Captain's void ship, scouts searched the base and found a vast hall, the walls of which were dotted with cryo-vaults. All but one were disabled and contained the remains of some prominent people, judging by their clothes. The last cryo-vault was opened and stood empty. Hey! In addition, a curious machine was destroyed during the battle. As further inspection would show, this was the very contraption responsible for creating the magnetic storms blanketing the planet, concealing the cemetery from prying eyes. Its machine spirit extinguished forever, Tech Priest still managed to extract those parts that still held value. Let's see here. We don't want to examine the cryovaults?
The one was empty. What are we gonna examine?
Stop resisting! Alright, let's examine the cryovaults.
You see what's in them.
Yeah, let's go take a look. Tech Priest sent at your command have reported that the machine spirits of all cryovaults are healthy and obedient, excepting the one living within the open sarcophagus. This machine spirit is in terrible condition and afflicted by great madness, muddying its algorithms. Order Kibbles to interrogate the prisoner. In the hours that followed, the captive became fully aware of how sophisticated and ruthless the blood-spun web can be in its quest for the truth. Under torture, the bastard confessed to belonging to the cult of St. Drusus. He and his brothers and sisters were tasked with guarding this strange cemetery and preventing anyone from entering. He equally could not hide that the unfortunate inhabitants of the cryovaults were killed by his people. Alas, that was his last confession as the harsh interrogation finally took its toll. We have been duped by the cult of Drusus.
Not the cult of the doofus.
How dare you? Richard Dreyfuss is a saint.
Okay.
It's not gay.
Well, it's Dreyfus, but okay.
Dreyfus. Vebu 6 colony event. Hold on. Huzzah! What are the what else do we have? The Scriptorum schools. Payment and organs. Ooh. Let's see. Efficiency, people +9, provision. Where are we with food? Oh, we got plenty of food. But profit factor -2, but efficiency goes up. I'll take it. Aha! Austin. Psst. Austin. Psst. Austin.
Hold on. I had a piece of pizza in my mouth. Hold on. Nargonis is crying out for aid, Lord Captain. Rise over the interpretation of Scripture. These fucking idiots.
You're like, my God.
It's several hives across the world while hunting for the agents of the cult of the Final Dawn. The ecclesiarchy clamped down on plant's minor cults, attempting to force correct adherence to the creed upon the populace. The commoners grumble about the oppression of the minor cults, even daring to claim that the holy ecclesiarchs have assumed the sole right to speak for the god emperor.
That is actually a very damning thing to say.
Many of the disgruntled flee to the ruins of the Scipio hive, since the Foreman clan has promised them protection and support. It is even said that the Foreman supply the malcontents with weapons converted from industrial equipment in case of large-scale clashes. The enforcers and the agents of the ecclesiarchy have been able to curb the malcontents so far, but division grows wider by the day.
I would like to hear from my advisors, because they give me cooler shit.
Small deviances in the creed beget large ones, and large ones beget heresy. Our faith is founded upon absolute trust in those above us. And if these people's beliefs push them towards dissent, then those beliefs have been wicked from the very beginning. But what does not necessarily make the preachers themselves wicked? Perhaps simply misguided. We could pass them into the ecclesiarchy's care for re-education, so that they may see the truth, and it would also guarantee their flock's obedience.
I like that. Re-education camps. Shireen, perhaps you should stop allowing the fat cardinals and their servants to do whatever they want to your people. Rein them in. Faith in the Exalted One is not contained within the ranks and titles, but within the hearts and hands of the common
You're a
people.
fucking cat.
Yes.
You're like a purring to your voice.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
There's no purring here. Sorry. And even this can take many forms as well. Let those who show the welfare of Dargonus at least choose in which manner they pray to him. Take the minor cults under your protection. Yes! Yes!
Those who wish to worship him in their own way must prove their right to do so. The only help that would be proper in this situation is to provide instruction, send word of spinners to show how they can defend themselves. They will either take up arms to protect their faith or bow down.
How many spinners are there?
I don't know.
Ship that we can keep sending them to random planets.
Look, we are going to keep sending them until we run out of them, okay? That's the goal. Like, that's kind of the thing. The Fellowship of the... Okay, that's pirates. I don't really want pirates. The cult... The Drusians. I really don't care about the Drusians either, so... why are the foremen involved in this as well?
I mean, that book's kind of useful.
That's true.
Great question, Lord Captain. This group does come up with reports from the capital rather often. I can assume that this is due to that their now ruined home, Skip Home, they used to have a prevalent and more simplistic form of revering the Emperor. The preachers are used to teach the Scipians the importance of hard work, the labors collectives, familial unity, but seldom the importance of order and hierarchy. They offer their congregation a form of faith that was as simple, cheap, convenient, and functional as their work, clothes. And now they seem to think that the priests who wallow in luxury want to take this away from them.
I agree. There's no reason to believe that the disturbances are inspired by heresy!
Thankfully no, your lordship. The rabble-rousers zealously oppose heresy, fill the ranks of the planetary guard with new recruits. Regularly outperform quotas and attend prayer service. The Foreman clan has been actively involved in uncovering the underground devotees of the ruinous powers, and has discovered 2 large, successful operating cells. Our agents are quite confident the likelihood of them harboring agents of the cult of the Final Dawn is far... Oh, that was awful. Holy shit, I just burped my nose plugged. Oh my god, that's awful. Holy shit,
Don't you love it
terrible.
when you burp and then all of a sudden your nose burns? Oh, it's a good sign.
Yeah, oh, that was great. Oh, thank you for this. This voice is so lovely at times. Our agents are quite confident the likelihood of them harboring agents of the cult of the Final Dawn is far lower than other segments of the population.
So, I don't like the last one. The second one gives all allies plus awareness divided by 10% critical hit chance. I mean, it's an increase to critical hits. I mean, the book is useful too. You know, 80% chance to ignore, let's see, what is it? Lore Imperium. Okay, so it's based off your Lore Imperium. For me, it's 80%. I don't know about y'all, but...
Well, you wouldn't be able to use it.
Yeah, no, I can't. I can't be hurt by psychic powers. Also, I can't use them. Also, I'm a psycho, so I don't know what I'm doing. I guess we could take it. My security on the world is already at 10, so... Security +1, security +1, complacency +1. Yeah, there's... Nothing really here helps us, so we'll just take the points of the Drusians. Detain the preachers of the troublemakers and send them to be re-educated.
Good. The hostages will keep their flock from making rash decisions.
The enforcers firmly dispersed the crowds with shock batons and choke gas. Choke gas? Ooh, sexy. They burst into the chapels of the condemned cults, beat the servants, smashed any sacred symbols deemed unorthodox, and smothered the dangerous embers of the spiritual disunion looming over the planet. The relics that were not an affront to the God Emperor were confiscated. The disobedient preachers were shackled and brought into the sanctuaries of the ecclesiarchy to learn the true meaning of the creed through humility and obedience. Their flock, intimidated by unspoken threats of violence, reprisals against their spiritual leaders, have since fallen silent. What else can we do here? Ooh, what's this?
Good job. You beat the poor, innocent priests.
It's not my fault, okay? It's not my fault.
Not my fault. It's not my fault.
Ooh, the Imperial Navy plus 12,000 RP. Interesting. The Sculla Progenium. Let's see. If the wearer has not moved during their turn, their cover efficiency is increased by plus 20% for 1 round. If the wearer moves at least 3 cells per turn, they gain plus 20 dodge for 1 round. Huh. See, none of these are good for... Oh, this is Eldar crap. Oh, must not have. I'm sorry. It must not have features. I apologize. I thought that was something else. So there's no dodge penalty to having this. A Society of Cartographers gives us the Woebringer, which is a 2-handed exotic sword of Dark Eldar weaponry. Ugh.
Garbo.
What?
Garbo. Garbage.
Garbo. Then we have, let's see. This is the Casabilica mission. So this is, I forget. Is this the... Which was the Casabilica group again? I forget. Wow, that's... A new entry in the Annals of Dargonis, the fate of millions of orphans whose parents fell in the fire that gripped the expanse. I don't know what to do with this one. I'm going to leave it alone for now. The Lord Captain's Presidents of the Imposter. This is an imposter? That's not good. I now have 58 people. Look at all those people that I have. Organ donating really did do a number here. Well, so I got all these people now. I might as well take the Promethium. I like how that instantly... Oh, aha! Austin, again!
God damn it. Lord Captain, there's been active sabotage of Kieva Gamma, not the Forge World.
Yeah, no, right?
The cult of the Final Dawn has invaded the planet, cultivated a pack of schismaticals in the bowels of the Manufactorum, and set them upon us. The attack was so sudden that we almost lost all the workshops. Oh, that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's real bad then. But we had help. Some entities, already called Data Angels, have invaded the conditional network, seized the cogitators and servitors, and used them to repel the first onslaught of the schismaticals. Now there is a fierce struggle taking place all over the planet. The new sphere of the world is boiling.
Not the Wi-Fi! I wish you the opinions of my officers and advisors.
Can't stop the signal.
Can't stop the signal, Mel. Fucker.
What?
Yeah, fucker. Come on.
Fucker.
Eat, fucker.
Oh, hold up a second.
As he's eating his dinner, too.
No, I was paying my electric bill.
Oh, that's also important. Did you know the lights in video games are powered by real electricity?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, deep lore. Very meta. Very.
Great.
Meta. Very meta.
Thank you for drooling on my foot, cat. Thank you very much.
Wait, your cat's drool?
No, she just probably was just drinking water, so like she got some on her like side of her face or something.
Nice.
I've got like one of those like auto circulating water dishes. So.
We had one of those. Now I just get bowls and I just change them out every night.
The thing's nice. I don't know. It's it was like $25 and it works. It's stainless steel.
I just heard a kitty meow.
Yeah, that was him coming in and begging.
I heard my name. I heard Kit Kat. I heard my water bowl. I want to know what you're gonna give me now.
The manufactorums of Kiyavagama are equipped with the backup cogitators to ensure the continuity of production in an emergency. The severity of the situation. Jesus, stop!
His cat.
I didn't set him off.
I heard my name, Dad. I heard cat. I heard water bowl. That means you're talking about me.
The severity of the situation authorizes the disruption of service algorithms, and I am prepared to sanction a ritual that will allow the data angels of the Omnissiah to absorb the cogitator computing power to combat these wicked spirits.
Ah, is this okay? So we're gonna do the what is it? The Terminator one, where like they hook all the computers together and it creates Skynet without meaning to.
Toads.
I wouldn't
Oh,
trust.
it's the Jews.
I wouldn't trust those uninvited allies of yours. Such magnanimity is wont to come with unsavory intentions. Learn more about these creatures, order your servants to hunt one of them down, torture, and gain knowledge through the process, since they are incapable of finding pleasure in it. What do we know of these data angels? I want to know more.
Not much. They are machine spirits, beings born from the art of data smithing. They charge into battle, chanting the same Mayan-Herika mantra the participants of Procedure 0-C chanted. They act from within the contiginal nodes linked to the cells used to Procedure 0-C. Oh, I caught that one.
Oh gosh.
Essentially driving the schismaticals out of the neighboring sectors. If we can get their support, we can definitely pry the benefactors from the corruption's grasp.
Let's see here. Well, Marzipan is 55% chance to do that. So we're gonna go with tech use. Pascal, sanction the ritual of bonding with the backup cogitators.
The request to perform the sacrament is accepted and will be fulfilled immediately.
Having gained access to the cogitational reserves and after being infused with power, the data angels charged at the schismaticals. The hordes of data spirits were tech exorcised and exterminated, and the afflicted mechanisms purged and restored. The tech priests gave praise to the Omnissiah for protecting the production algorithm from severe disruption. After banishing the schismaticals, the data angels withdrew into hiding inside the cogitational networks, leaving the servants of the Omnissiah to guess at who or what those beings were. Ah, more!
Jesus Christ, that's a wall.
Yeah, that is a wall.
Destroy Kiavagamo now.
Sorry. Quickly! Virus bombs! The lot of it!
Yes, the High Factorum is very annoyed at all this.
Like, I wish I could stop stalking.
Like I am the Factorum here. I must stuff my face, and this is interrupting my mealtime.
Well, first off, your character is rather
That's why I said that. That's why I was like, yeah, I'm eating as same as the character would probably be. I like to imagine that it's just a trail of crumbs falling down constantly out of his like face.
I really do appreciate his artwork though. It's so good. Like I know that some
the
people,
artwork is always good.
Oh, but his artwork is fantastic because this is so.
He's got a coke nail too.
He does. Oh my! I didn't notice that. His pointer finger. Oh, okay, continue. Sorry. He's
Your Lordship, encrypted message arrived from Kiyavagama. The Fabricator Sense reports they have beheld the Eye of the Divine.
Uh-oh.
I requested details from your less devout servants. They clarified that the Inquest group, which has been investigating the many inexplicable events that have taken place on the planet, involve a trail of mysterious Bayoneric hymns that came upon an ancient and abandoned data complex. It is connected to the Manufactorum by a maze of communication lines. It contains a gargantuan data loom. Fuck, what do these words even mean?
Large
The mechanisms
data
walking
loom
down
means
the-
what's the loom? It makes stuff, so it's a data. It creates data.
Oh, how fancy.
Yeah, I know, right? It's a data. It's like saying server. Data loom.
I guess, yeah. The mechanisms marking show that its designation, or should I say its rather menacing name, is Null Khalif. It's Middle Eastern in design.
It's not Khalif. It's Caliph.
Okay.
Come on, man. Don't you know your Middle East? Come on. We're gonna go to
No,
war there soon.
I do not know my Middle East.
We've been at war your entire life, and you don't even know what a Caliph is. Come on.
All I know is Born to Kill.
Born to kill.
Gotta have the Joker playing card.
Oh, good lord.
No, Khalif is submerged.
Oh my gosh.
I refuse to say it proper.
I refuse to do the right thing.
Exactly. Is immersed in sacred astrological calculations and has shown no inclination to make contact. The tech priests that connected to it were punished for the intrusion with the lethal ejection of their motive force.
So they were
Only
shot.
thing
They were shot.
they were shot. Like, don't you dare touch this machine.
Yeah, so, okay, I want to make sure we all understand. Their motive force is, I think, their soul. Or, like, their ability to move and do things. Which is like, so a lethal ejection. We blew them apart. Great.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. I love, okay, sometimes the English language is beautiful. it's
Yes, so they're saying that they were removed, their souls were removed.
Yes, horribly.
The only thing they managed to find is the spirit of the Daelum is not bound with the vows and compliance that would normally refrain a machine spirit of such power. It's astoundingly mighty entity vows to no one, driven by only its own aims.
Let's see here. I want to know more about this data loom. What is it?
It's Daelum. Don't ask questions
It's
you
a
don't want the
da-
answer to.
Hold on. I see the words Imperial Titan in that wall of text. I control F with my eyes real quick.
No.
Yes,
There's no
yes.
Titan.
It says Imperial Titan right there, sir. Sir.
A sacred computational mechanism of great power. Its body is vast. The wisdom and metal of its machine spirit befit. What?
Fokker's yelling at his cat.
Oh, okay.
He's yowling in the other room, and I'm trying to get him to come here.
Oh, okay. A metal of its machine spirit would befit an Imperial Titan. Machines of such might and splendor are kept carefully hidden from the eyes of the laity and worshipped on certain planets as great.
Laity. It means the.
You know how hard it is to fucking talk?
No.
Your nose plugged?
Yes. Laity.
I mean, it's pretty easy as long as you're not burping.
Yeah, that makes it a lot difficult.
Burp with your nose plugged so that you can feel your chest explode.
Basic fucking.
Burn your sinuses. Burn them to the ground.
What are they for? Remove them immediately. The sacred angels, the Omnissiah, are demigods. No, Khalif's. I know that isn't that pisses you off so much. Structure includes remarkable pieces of arachnotech.
Oh my gosh! Arachnotech.
I read that like I that's the same way I read it in all right.
It's
Archeo. Yeah, it's archaeotech.
There you go. It's like it's RimWorld that has this word, sir.
I know.
Continue.
Extending far through Gamma like a way to crack its tentacles. We now know where the warp transmitter modified by Cubus Dilafim came from. It must have been part of this mechanism.
No.
The data angels that we encountered earlier were born of its cognitional might. Full of vigor, they soared around its computational aura, which radiates into the nanosphere. The response to our presence has been favorable thus far.
What do my advisors make of this?
Great machine spirit that identifies itself in El Calfaber's potential as a valuable ally, one that could replace the need for navigators comprised of fallible flesh. We must make contact with its holy entity for to do so is honor the Omnissiah's tenets. That the tech priest who... Is that really supposed to be a period there? I don't know.
Well,
The
yeah.
tech priests who had the audacity to disturb Nel Caliph were deprived of their motive force as a testament to the might of its data voice. I still think that's like kind of a poorly constructed sentence. I hold the knowledge to create a mediator that could interface with these fearsome machine spirit and ease the burden on the revelations on unprepared minds.
A navigator data loom. This abomination makes a mockery of every Navigator House legacy. The very fact of its existence is profoundly sickening and vile. Noel Caliph must be destroyed post-haste. Allow me to send word to the other Navigator houses. They will waste no time in dispatching their forces to destroy this monstrosity. Let's see here. May the signal run free over the wires. May the alkali be +5 torpedo speed. Okay. They really want you to have something for destroying them. Let's see. What do I get for this? Ooh, hello. Grants 25 logic. Well, we don't want that. That just sounds bad. Grants 25 logic. Okay. Make contact. I wish to form an alliance with it. Well, that seems like the highest option we have. Wait! Mad Hatter says, wait! That simulacrum thing is good.
Dude, +5 torpedo speed.
But simulacrum thing. Hold on, I didn't read it all the way.
But torpedoes go further.
The wearer gains the Solve Simulacrum ability that costs 3 AP and triggers a logic test for the wielder with a negative 167 penalty. On success, Solve Simulacrum is removed. The Cogni Simulacrum is destroyed. The 25 logic bonus is lost, and the wearer permanently gains the Paradox Solved feature. Paradox Solved. This character can use their heroic act regardless of their momentum without spending momentum. Holy crap, yeah, I should have read that. That's a really, really good thing. Holy crap, that means that, like, if you pass it, you permanently can just use your ultimate. I'm going with that, man. 100%. I'm going to try to persuade this thing. Yes!
Your will be done.
So the problem with this Mad Hatter is that, I mean, I don't think we have many characters with what I would like to describe as quote-unquote high levels of logic, but I appreciate the sentiment. Oh, well then Pascal can solve it. Many Magi lost their lives trying to make contact with the Great Machine Spirit before it noticed how frail their bodies and minds were before its might. Taking pity upon the servants of the Omnissiah, it softened its data voice. The Tech Priest then entreated the Great Spirit to forge an alliance with the rogue trader. And Null Caliph answered, halting its sacred calculation. It bestowed its favor upon the supplicants. With its tireless, unblinking eye observing the warp currents, many a traveler have been saved from peril. So we just created like an Astronomica. Oh, we got more guns.
Guns.
Look, we've got lots of guns, okay? We got lots of guns. Need to solve in combat, though. Well, Pascal's pretty good at getting shot at and figuring things out. I'm not really worried about it. And now we have the holy restoration of my planet. Planet plural. Of Antioch! Yes. You know, what are all these other dots for if there's nothing that's going to go in them? Why do they have all these... Why did you make all these squares if I can't build it? I could fit like slums.
I remember we're only in like chapter 3 or 4. There might be things that pop up later chapters.
That is fair. That is fair. Alright. Let us go explore the Watto's tomb. -2 profit factor lost. Apparently we lost some money there, guys. Our coke trade is taking a bit of a hit, but that's okay. That's okay. Unidentified Imperial Void ship. Before we do that, let's put that new gun on. Let's put our sexy new gun on. We've got a lot of new guns, actually. Holy crap. Provides 125 bonus points for each... Hold on. There we go. Is that... Each set of these amounts doubled against enemy kinetic attacks? Alright, so I traded out our shields. We now have 125 instead of 120. Where's that gun? Oh, you already put it on there. Never mind. Hey, what's that thing that says on it? Medium range broadsides, macro cannons. Okay. Do we have any other macro cannons? We do.
Well, I think we've not picked up anything new to swap out, so I mean, we've got our best of the best equipped right now.
333 is 66. Well, the Archaeotels are short range. Yeah, we're not gonna get much out of that. I'm like, wait a minute, math is hard, but not that hard. We shall go and find the unidentified Imperial vessel.
Well, I mean, we could swap out the Void Sunder Lance battery. It's shorter range, but it's 91 to 105.
Well, somebody just traded out our torpedoes. Which one's this one?
This one has, you do 5 torpedoes instead of 4.
Ooh, 5. I do like 5 torpedoes. What were you
Well,
asked?
our Titan Forge Lance is long range, but 84 to 98. The Void Sender is medium range, but it's 91 to 105. A wide firing arc.
I mean, you tell me what you want to do. You do most of the ship combat, so you tell me what you want to do.
I'm gonna give it a try. Yeah,
Okay.
because generally we're not firing at the extreme range of the Titan Forge, so I think we'll be okay.
Well, I want a Titan Lance eventually, okay? Alright.
Just saying, it does more damage and it's got a wider field of fire.
Upon your approach, the Scarlet Pursuer sends out a hearty greeting. Captain Demir Shani wishes good health upon you and your entire dynasty, and asks if you might have any up-to-date information on Burning Worlds. Why would I want to share that with them?
Because I think they give you money for it.
Share the information you have on Burning Worlds. Well, very well, since nobody else is voting. I cannot. It is grayed out. I cannot share information on Burning Worlds because I don't think we have any.
Oh.
Attack and plunder.
Oh yeah, did you ever actually put all your new guns on the side of the ship that have like
Yep,
the 5
they're on there.
attacks? Okay.
Yep,
I didn't
they're on
look
there.
I didn't see them, so.
Well, we have...
Guns
okay,
and the Lancer, the more powerful Void Lancer.
so I've got one of let's shoot the people asking us if there's anybody on fire, and then the other one is what if we just tell them I don't know anybody that's on fire? Well, that's a really weird, like, double option here. Well, we don't know anyone, and also we're coming to plunder your ship. I guess we'll attack. I don't want to. Part of me says we're going to attack these people. They're going to end up being like Mechanicus. I don't want to attack the Mechanicus.
Save the game and find out.
No, we don't go back. We don't save scum here, even though we've done it before. Well, fine, we shall attack. No, let's go. Let them know we don't know anything. You receive the Scarlet Pursuer's projected itinerary, information on systems in which you can find it later. The captain looks forward to meeting you again, and acquiring information on Burning Worlds, should you possess it. Well, that was a waste of time.
No fun bastard.
Oh, there was a thing over there.
There was?
There's an unexplored planetoid.
Really?
Yeah.
We've been here.
Good job.
Yeah, but there was one thing over there that was unexplored.
Don't believe you. Scan is required. Okay, fair enough. Well, they're back again? If they're already back?
They never left.
You'll never find a greater hive of scum and villainy. I know, right? Begin scan. Ooh.
Things!
Yes. The gigantic asteroid's surface is densely sown with craters and pits leading into deep caves. Augurs indicate that the asteroid consists of layers characterized by strange heterogeneity. There is a high probability of finding valuable resources inside the stone. They can be extracted by sending an exploration team deep into the tangled tunnels. Go deep inside of her, my men. Send an exploration team equipped with drilling apparatus to the asteroid. With the help of the massive drill, the exploration team penetrates into the cavernous depths. The squad reports that their auspexes have detected meager reserves of a substance used in the synthesis of plasteel in the rock. Their excavation will take time and significant effort. Let's see here. Plasteel is an important resource. An opportunity to acquire some should not be disregarded. Demolish it! The equipment struggles with the unexpected hardness of the rock, but after 3 watches, the squad manages to set up enough mobile extractiums to gather the coveted material. The noise and vibrations caused by the instruments have disturbed strange currents inside the asteroid. A transparent, viscous substance streams down from the porous walls of the caverns, slowly filling the caves. The squad's auspexes raise the alarm. A prolonged stay in the tunnels will undoubtedly result in the toxic liquid destroying the gear and equipment. Despite this, the explorators suggest blocking the livelier streams in order to leave them with enough time to fill several canisters with the strange substance. Later, the Magi alchemies will no doubt be able to synthesize many useful chemicals from it. Let's see. There's no need for haste. The explorators are to gather as much material as there are both 65%. Good lord. Well, I don't like these odds because it's too low. But either way, let's go with awareness. There's no need for haste. The explorers are to. Hold on. Why not call them explorators? That's what they've been calling them before. The explorers are to gather as much material as possible and transfer the find to the Magi alchemies for further understanding. Damn it. The prolonged preparation for the collection of the material ends in tragedy. Caverns destroyed by the substance open the way for even larger deluges. Having lost several team members and equipment to the bolstered currents, the squad hurries forward, unable to gather enough material for the Magi alchemies. The explorers eventually reach...
Do you know how to?
What's up?
Success. Do you understand how to do it?
No. The explorers eventually reach the dry, surprisingly large caverns. A minute of respite is interrupted by a terrified scream. The squad is under attack! The tunnel's arch is collapsed, turning into nightmarish monsters resembling both worms and spiders. The beasts rush forward, yearning to tear apart the intruders who disturbed their rest. Oh yeah. Engage!
It's the thing!
The gigantic horrors attack relentlessly, their powerful mandibles turning soldiers' bodies into a bloody paste, but nothing can withstand the purifying light of flamers. Intrigued by the encounter with new xenoforms, the explorers notice that their tough carapace conceal meat, both extraordinarily nutritious and surprisingly tasty. Without a doubt, future hunts for these creatures could feed a significant number of people. The endless caverns eventually led the explorers to the very center of the asteroid, where they are met with a yawning cavity of unimaginable size. The giant rock turns out to be housing the curved, shapeless buildings of an unknown xeno race. Fragile, built as if out of sand, an intriguing find awaits the squad in the long dead city. Oh, is it?
Well, in Discord, your voice keeps cutting out for me. I don't know if it's just something here or if it's Austin's hearing it too.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of cuts out.
Oh, Guns and Knives, Mad Hatter, is it cutting it out for you guys? I'll reset my microphone. I'll plug it up and plug it back in. So I don't know what it could be. Uncountable quantities of ugly totems. Yeah, Mad Hatter says it's completely fine, so it must be a Discord issue. I'm not really sure what to do about that.
I can hear okay. I don't know about that meaning it's fine.
Discord lag,
different
maybe.
Statements.
That's true. I should get one of those stream decks where I can just shove everything through one channel. Make it fun. Let's see. Uncountable quantities of ugly totems made from crystal phlogiston are built into the walls of the most twisted buildings. Let's see. Ooh, phlogiston. Hold on. We are dogmatic. We have... How much phlogiston do we have?
We don't have very much phlogiston.
We don't. Okay.
You're dogmatic until money.
Until money's on the line. So, collect all the Xenos totems, and we're going to have to fight our way out of here. With each crystal effortlessly removed from the dilapidated sand walls, entire blocks of the city collapse. It does not take long for the cavity inside the asteroid to fill with a thick, dusty fog. Further recovery of the phlogiston from the crumbling ruins will take more time. So we just killed an entire alien race by just taking the rock.
Okay, what's your point? They're Xenos, fuck them.
Exactly. We are dogmatic people here, okay? We believe in faith and fury of the Emperor will guide us through any hardship. Too bad they don't have that because they're all, disintegrated now. Now, we shall continue on to Footfall.
Up to the Fat Man, though. Let's see if there's any new items we've unlocked.
Well, damn it. Okay.
I want to know if there's new shit.
Why do you want to buy new stuff?
Because I like shopping.
Of course you do. This is every stream is a shopping and building stream now because we skipped half the game.
Austin's such a woman.
No, it's just I love the fact
Damn
that
straight.
I like level what? What were we like level 12 or whatever? Like no, level 22.
Yeah.
We went to Kamara like 10 levels under level, and we did it by accident. Oh, it was great. Oh, that was great. And then like when we came back, we were like, yes, now that you've gone through the hardships of war. Now you will...
And suddenly we decided to become rich.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden we went from 32 profit factor to you now have all the money. Let's see. I'd like to place an order through Amazon. Aha!
Oh, that's really good for Rattleblard.
Buy all the things. All right, go looking through that. Okay. I just bought you a bunch of new stuff, guys. Okay.
I'll do it whenever I get a chance to actually look at any of it. Jesus
Look at all this
Christ.
stuff we can buy. Oh, look at all this
My
stuff.
God.
See?
My God.
Look at all this stuff.
Are you even grabbing it all? Because half the time it doesn't even look like you're hitting it all.
I'm grabbing
Just
all of
getting
it.
It's just it's like I can't fucking read any of it right
Well,
now.
who cares? It's more stuff. We like stuff and things. All right, so let's see. The Annihilating Astartes Bolter, the Ghost Helm.
Hold on, there's this guy right here says there's all kinds of stuff.
Like what?
Or is the game just lagging the fuck out because you went through it so fast?
It might be going through it so fast it doesn't even know what's going on.
I mean,
anymore.
if he'd choose to stay on one, we could actually see what we picked up.
Never. Never.
Ooh. Every second use of the Psychic Staff, unique psychic power to deal the 24 additional damage.
I'm giving everything to the Navy because I feel like giving this stuff to the Navy is a good idea. More stuff!
And then-
A Melt-A-Bomb Mortar. Holy crap. Okay, I like that. And a triple Void Shield Array. I got us a new shield system, okay? Okay, I'm amazing.
Oh my God. Okay, just pause here and let us look at the inventory, damn it.
Now we get to go shopping for realsies. Navy has independent wares, only good for Navy. Exactly. Let's see. Provides 190 points of protection. Okay, go to ship. Install new shields. There we go. We now have 190 extra points of shield for each section because we're amazing. You know, I have yet to use the RAM here, which is kind of sad. Let's see. I also got us new the Melt-A-Bomb. Have we?
Yes, we have. We take damage for it. It's generally why I don't do it.
I don't think we've ever done that.
Yes, we rammed. Because you were just like, oh, God, ammo, God, ammo. It's like, fine.
Fire! Fire the ship at them. Medium-range dorsal macro cannons, which fire 4 shots, dealing 21 damage. That's not bad. Good lord, okay. If we mount this on the dorsal cannon, we can do...
That's not the Seneschal's job.
I'll let you decide that in the next combat engagement. I like how we have all these guns that are like massive, and we just kind of keep them on the ship. Now, let's look at some inventory. The Astartes bolt pistol, that's not great. I don't really care about that. Every second use of a Psychic Staff, unique Psychic power deals 24 additional damage.
I'm not interested.
That's more of a Cassia thing. If the wearer's melee weapons equipped in both hands, their slash ability makes an additional
This
melee
goes
attack with the
against
secondary
the
weapon. Oh, that's not
tenets.
bad. The wearer of these boots gets +4 parry and re-rolls failed dodge tests. The melee attack, the target's armor is reduced by 2% until the end of combat. Stacks. None of these are good for me. The wielder of the staff, power level 10, gains the Inferno ability. The ability is also available as a... Oh, there's that. Void Veteran. Whenever the wearer kills an enemy with their melee attack, they immediately gain +1 use of charge. Don't care about that. High Spinner Armor. Don't care about that. The wearer can spend all their movement points to move to any cell within movement range. This move does not trigger attacks of opportunity. Don't care about that. The wearer always has the highest initiative in combat. That might be useful. When in cover, the wearer's recover efficiency against their attacks, but never dodges them. Interesting.
You talked to in a moment. He talked to the trader guy again. I don't think you got all the stuff we could get from him.
Do I not?
I don't think so.
Hello, what's this? Renunciation of Weakness is weaker than this one? How is that possible? Each critical hit scored with this weapon reduces Veil degradation by -7. Most warriors prefer swords. Okay, alright, let's do this. What's this got? Plus 10%. Okay, this is the same thing, but better. Okay. Very good. Still have a still have a force weapon. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see. Info. Why do they all say +7 damage? Oh, psi rating. Okay. Hold on. This is if the wielders a psychic, they can immediately reroll a failed parry attempt once per attack with a chance of. Jeez. All right. Dark Providence.
I cannot serve you.
Whenever
in
the
this
wielder
way.
kills an enemy with this weapon, veiled degradation is reduced by the wielder's psi rating after the wielder gains +1 psi rating for 1 round. That's not bad. All right. Now where was I going? What was I doing? Oh, going back to the fat man.
Yeah, I don't think you actually got all this stuff. Hold on, just
I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I mean the Hieronymus, the Drusians, they're the ones that have anything really left that I don't have yet. Although
hold
we
on,
could
because
probably
that's
fix
so
that.
weird though. Because on my screen it says that you. So weird. Hold on.
Oh look, I found more stuff for us to have.
Basically, yeah. Or I'm just like, this is.
Now we're almost done.
Now there's just a whole bunch of new stuff right there. Like, and you're just like, no, you took it all. No, there's still shit.
Nope, no more there.
There's a bunch of stuff right there.
That we can't sell them.
No. Like stuff that we could buy yet. Like right now, from my screen, it shows that like there's a whole bunch of shit right here you can buy.
Where? For who?
Or the Zeta people right here.
Look at my
It
screen.
says you can buy all the way down to 36.
I'm at
He's at
37.
37.
We're about to hit
This
38.
is so weird.
And I need
Oh,
actually
so
no.
he's probably got desync issue. You probably have to save and restart.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
That's it. Yeah.
How dare you desync again?
It's
Cooperative
your fault for
mode.
just clicking through everything at the speed of turbo light.
Well, look, I don't care
At the
about what it
speed of
is.
love.
Look, we are $1 short of like a new bolter that we're never going to use. Okay.
A bolter that nobody's going to use since we don't ever pull those characters out.
Look, it's
And
not
we're gonna
my-
get more dollars here in just a moment too. So
Why are we going to get more dollars?
there's a guy that we should talk to inside the port. And he'll give you $1 for every single planet that you visited.
Wow. Why?
I don't know.
I don't make up the rules, okay? I'm just here to tell you what they are.
He just wants to know about these places, so he'll give you lots of dollars.
Hey,
They
man,
exist.
you know the rules, and so do I.
I actually don't. I never read the rule book. Well, not this
There was a
one.
rule book?
Well, actually, there's like 6, but don't worry about that.
Yeah, that's true.
I've read all of those. My brain keeps wanting to turn Rogue Trader into actual Rogue Trader, so I'm like, this makes sense to me. I don't need to read the rule book. I don't need to read the rules of how this works. I know how the game works, just to find out, no, this is a little bit different. And then I go, that's right, this is a video game, not Rogue Trader.
Yeah, they had to make their own liberties here in order to make the game actually function.
They did. They had to get Autismo involved.
Okay.
I'd like to make an order through Amazon, please.
Okay, yeah, now this guy does it. I think it got fixed, yeah. Yeah, because there's a whole
Artifacts.
bunch of new gear and everything.
Hey, more stuff.
Oh, snap.
All we had to do is give them a bunch of Xeno stuff. They like that weird stuff, man. I don't know what that's about.
Look at that hair.
Give them the
Rizium
Riz.
up there. Rizzy on that glizzy, full shizzy.
I don't know what that means. Rizzy on that glizzy. I don't
You just gotta use the Sigma grind set.
I don't
Yeah.
know what that means. I don't understand what the Riz and the Fizz and the Skibbity and look, I just want to play my video games and go to work and be happy, okay?
I just want to put my armor on.
Well, the Riz at least is like somewhat something you can kind of figure out if you think about it. A lot of that shit's like inside joke. You don't fucking know.
I don't think I want to know.
Just a moment. Let me put items on, Myth.
Oh,
Those
you
look at things.
Oh, that's right. I did buy you a bunch of new toys.
Oh, that's neat. The Inquisitor's badge of office. You automatically pass any coercion tests.
No, well, that'll do it.
Damn, you got some nice weapons. Eventually, like, wow.
Righteous justice. Partner in death.
Justice. Each critical hit score of this weapon inflicts 21 levels of warp burn. Okay, that might be my new sword there, boys. Hell yeah! Look at that fat little broadsword. Hell yes! That fatty little broadsword. That's the way to do it.
Oh, what was that logic thing that we picked up?
Oh, that's a good question. What was that? It was called something simulacrum?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find like the actual icon.
Well, it's not here. Where'd it go? There's something simulacrum.
I'm looking at newest and I'm not seeing it, so.
I don't know. I actually don't know. Huh. It should be in here. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Okay. Actually, these gauntlets grant the wearer 50% chance to inflict the bleeding effects on enemies. What the hell? I feel tested if the wearer has a dynamite here. The test is made with a negative 20 penalty. There we go. Holy power armor. No, don't need that. I would love to have power armor, but not for my character. The wearer gets another MP to move to this. Are we ready to go?
Not.
We have all this cool stuff. Whenever there's damage with a heavy weapon to an enemy, that enemy suffers +1 stack of perplexed. I too am perplexed. Each hit made with Blade Dance increases the wearer's critical hit chance by 6% until the end of the wearer's turn. Warp Surge. The first encounter the wearer gains a number of additional attacks equal to their psi rate. Wow. Holy crap. Okay, I'm taking that. Thank you so much. Jeez, in the first round of combat, the wearer gains a number of additional attacks equal to their psi rating. Holy good lord. Alright, so I'm gonna should like team wipe everything. I'm gonna get 7 free attacks. Oh, that seems broken, and I appreciate that. I really do. So I can just walk up to somebody, just beat them with my sword because I'm bored.
Basically, yeah.
Let's see. If the wearer inflicts the bleeding, burning, or toxin effect on a target, this target gets an additional +2 stacks of this effect. I don't care about that. This power 10% bonus to critical hit chance. The bonus doubles if the wearer is not moved during the turn. Good lord. This is like... I feel like my character's now become Babytown Frolic Murder Hobo. Just like, there's baby children. Murder them all. Why are you saying whoa? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, hold on. The sword grants the following effects based on the wielder's rank of Conviction Dogmatic. Ignores the dodge of Xenos demons and psychers. Votary additionally ignores the deflection of Xenos demons and psych. Fanatic additionally ignores the armor of Xenos demons and psych. Good lord. Okay, how much? 30 to 50 damage? It's a two-handed light weapon. Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair.
Oh yeah, that's because that's like, I think that's for kibbles.
Okay, that makes sense. I was about to see, like, really? That's not fair. That's not fair at all. What's this? Sanctic Powers. Really? She doesn't have that? This sword is... Hold on. This sword is BIS for Dogmatic Melee. That's 100% armor pen. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Too bad I can't use it. I'm not gonna lie, I have not really been paying attention to her equipment almost at all.
What?
Cassia.
Oh. What the fuck? Dogmatic rank is she? She's an adherent, okay.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's give you that. You get to go first every round.
What the fuck?
What?
Dude. Oh, god damn it.
Yes?
Yeah, well, I was trying to equip that to fucking Dirkwald, and now, like, I don't know what the fuck I'm wearing.
The
fuck
Commander's Chrono?
Yep.
You can have it. What if I
They
give
literally did
Cassia...
it at the same fucking time.
You can have it. I'll find out what I had with Honor before. Nope. It's not what I wanted. Where is it? Where'd it go?
Because this pretty much guarantees that, like, both he and Pascal get to go first, because Pascal's, like, initiative is, like, retarded.
I wouldn't worry about it. Let's see.
Why are you retarded?
Because I hang out here.
You do
Fair enough.
willingly show up here. That is your fault. I will not lie to you. Where'd my other stuff go? I put something else on here.
I put the Book of Minor Prayers on Pascal just to keep him protected from shit.
I'll just auto dodge the first shot.
Can't use Psychic or Navigator powers, but I get 35% chance to ignore damage from Psychic and Navigator powers.
Look, the best thing about this is the fact that I will always dodge the first... Oh, what if I give Cassia the ability to use bolters?
She's gonna bolt.
Oh, I'm gonna bolt, alright. Don't you worry about that. The wearer deals an additional 0 damage to their melee attacks. Hold on, timeout. Plus 35 warp damage. Whenever the wearer suffers a critical hit, their dodge... God darn it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm ready when y'all are. I'm as ready as I'm going to be. As we sit here next to the sun, and as exciting as that is...
It's very sunny around here.
It
Very
is.
tropical.
I have planted my flag right next to this stinking ball of fire. Now, what are we doing?
I don't know, what are we doing?
I'm waiting for you people to equip yourselves appropriately so we can go shoot people.
I'm equipped, I don't know what we're doing. Sorry.
We shall go to the Altar Templum Calixis Extension 17.
Click, click, click. Lord Captain, the station's airlocks have been sealed from the inside. A Vox recording is stating that the priest of the Altar Templum Calixis X-17 Sanctuary, fuck that name, have a desire to communicate with the laity and are refusing access to guests on the basis of the Adeptus Mechanicus privilege of inviolability, granting them sole jurisdiction over the sacred sites. Yeah, that's right, we can't go there.
Oh, yeah. Because we're not Mechanicus enough for the Mechanicus.
Well, we haven't hit whatever's needed to, like, for them to say, okay.
A familiar voice cuts to the hissing of the Vox shell. Greetings, what can I do for you? I'd like to look at the catalog of components available. This is just the Imperial Navy. Okay.
Nothing.
It's the St. Drusus. Hold on, wait, what? We're at 12. Oh, this is Imperial Navy. I didn't know Drusus was Imperial Navy. I must have not been paying attention. That's okay. Fucker.
Oh, there, Roger Rabbit.
We have received a Vox message from Footfall. The Inquisition has declared martial law in the station due to the threat of Malus extremists. Talking will require special permission, even most of the asteroids have been cordoned off. Because God forbid somebody go on an empty rock.
Well, I mean, look. The Expanse showed us how dangerous empty rocks are in space.
What you talking about, Beltaloda?
Beltaloda!
The station's custodian, Her Ladyship, Insignia Corda, sends her greetings and invites your lordship to disembark at the docks with her small retinue. Her enforcers will meet you there and escort another chamber for a private audience.
I really... The Belters I never understood. Like, they had to have been so retarded to have gotten that far and to be treated that poorly. Like...
They literally are fucking retarded.
There's a certain point, I was like, no, like, you rely on all of us. Like, both Mars and Earth rely on the Belters, and the Belters' response is, well, we're gonna let them run us to the ground. It's like, well, yeah, or you could literally just say, we could just stop working. We'll bring in new people. Yeah, except for the part where, like, you can't, like, okay, now what? They're gonna learn how to do all this stuff? No. Like, they have all the cards. Because they're the ones that get all the resources. It really is incredible how retarded they are. Like, we're gonna go to war. It's like, you don't have to. You just literally stop doing your job. That's it. Like, you are literally the Teamsters Union. Just, you're a retarded version of it. You couldn't figure this out. I don't know why you couldn't figure this out, but the entire point of the entire show is, we want a place to call our own. We want to be, recognized as independent. It's like, you could be something way better. You could be, on paper, subservient, and in reality, independent. So no one ever messes with you. Let us take a look at Footfall's new hospitality. Very well.
As you wish, Lord Captain.
Let's go talk to the people of Footfall. It's under new management. We're going to the Atrium. Is there anybody we want to bring with it? No, the Atrium.
Atrium, you jackass.
We are British. It is the Atrium.
No.
Like aluminium. And faggot.
Well, aluminium comes from, at some point they decided to rename the motherfucker. And so, aluminum is correct also, despite what they fucking want to tell you.
Whenever a character performs a melee attack, they gain plus 10 weapon skill for each ally adjacent to the target of this attack. At least that rule hasn't changed.
Yes, we have the lieutenant.
Shut up. The lieutenant.
Plus the right tenant.
There isn't one.
We don't talk about him.
Ooh, Zeta 42. The tech priest who sports an exploratory emblem on his scarlet robe directs the unblinking gaze of his augmented ocular lenses at you and says in a hissing voice, "Salutatory functionality initiated. Glory to House von Valentius. Trade terminal Zeta 4233 Mu. Property of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Explorator Cognizance Fleet. Ready to process incoming requests. State your request. Glory to the Omnissiah." I'd like to make a deal. Failed to pass request. Are you seeking to access the trading interface? Glory to the Omnissiah. Requesting access. Okay, so there's nothing else. Alright. Just making sure. Just making sure. I didn't think so, but I was making sure.
Watches over us.
Okay. Oh, wow, they got Inquisition troopers, huh? Okay.
Oh, God damn it, I was collecting things and then you fucked it up.
Well, I want you to collect these images, okay?
You're gonna collect these hands.
How dare the Inquisition come into my home?
Well, I'm honestly thinking this is how we should start dealing with illegals. It'd solve the problem real quick.
Are they Spanish? Not Spanish. These people are heretics. If the Holy Inquisition determines them to be heretics, then they're heretics. I am not here to tell them they are right or wrong. Man, this place looks very chaosy. You put a bunch of bodies lying around. Now, I'm going to go on a limb and say Victor Fries is no longer in charge here. Have mercy, our families are starving. We only took a couple of Nutribars. Oof, nope, you're dead. Lies! I see clearly with my naked eye the corruption that has engulfed your nature. Only the cleansing fire can absolve you now. Guilty! So the Inquisition verdict is sacrosanct. In the eyes of a dogmatic follower of the Emperor, pretty much yes. Well, at least they didn't scream. I mean, that's insta-kill death. That's an insta-kill fire. Is this fire cleansing enough for you, you crazy wow. Yeah, no, she's got a personal void shield. The Emperor protects me. Guilty. Burn him. He's got a plasma gun. Like, plasma in this universe is, like, insanely powerful. It's also horrendously unstable. That's why they put it on void ships.
They power their ships with it.
Yes. I like how we're all gonna have to walk over here. There we go. Incendia Corda. Incendia Corda is absorbed in reading a long strip of parchment. Her left hand is holding a silver spoon, with which she is carefully scooping up brain matter from the open skull of the man contorted next to her. Myth von Valencius, I was informed of your arrival. Wait, why are you scooping brain matter from this man? The fuck is wrong with you? Exhaustion has marked Incendia's features with a crisscross of lines and deeper furrows. Her cheek is forever twisted in a continuous nervous tick, yet her eyes are ablaze with indomitable resolve. A dazzling aura of power and righteous fury surrounds her like a mantle. She gracefully brings a gold-plated inhaler to her lips, takes a deep breath, and the fire in her gaze flares like a plasma thruster. Yes, something tells me this chick ain't all there. I'm gonna look closely at Incendia. Darkwald, I need your special eyes.
Special eyes.
Your special eyes. One look at Incendia's full dress uniform shows that it has not been changed in many days. The collar is greasy and the braid trim is stained with sweat. The air is tinged with the smell of an inhaled stimulant that is used to give serfs the ability to work multiple watches without rest. I can fix her. I don't know if you'd want to. Point to the man with the open skull. What is that? Incendia sinks her silver spoon into the man's brain and slowly consumes the revolting morsel. I must know the taste of a criminal's thoughts. It is how I learn to recognize their patterns. Wow. Okay, Hannibal Lecter.
Flesh and blood can grant revelations, but not like this. Devouring the flesh is a profane act.
Cabell looks with disapproval at the open brain and the pulsing blue vein within.
This is not the way to serve the Undying One.
This entertainment of yours reeks of corruption. Let's see here. So I feel like, and does it help? It's just like, okay, this would be my unironic response. Just, and does it work? It's like, I mean, I haven't done it, so I don't know. But no, as a fervent understanding of how the Emperor works, this is this is 100% corruption. This entertainment of yours reeks of corruption. And City does not bat an eye at the man's death. A laughable accusation. Do you think yourself capable of detecting corruption? I mean, I am a sanctioned psyker. I really feel, and I've got a navigator. I really feel like, actually, yes, I am.
And you've got like a writ, so.
Well, but not. Whoa, what the hell? But not for like detecting. We're not officially sanctioned. I guess heretic hunters. Something wild sparks in her pale eyes. You know not the first thing about perceiving it. That's true, we do. You know not the first thing about perceiving it, sensing it, peering into people's souls and seeing the heinousness therein. You do not know what it's like to look at their faces and see the brand of their impious deeds. But I know it all too well, and none shall escape my wrath. What manner of slaughterhouse is this? Some atrocious travesty of justice? Incendia jerks her chin up and responds haughtily. This is true justice. Unprejudiced, inescapable, and equally merciless to all.
Make her explode inside her shield.
I could possibly do that. The Lord Inquisitor has bestowed upon me the honor of bringing order to this cesspool of pirates and heretics, to rid Footfall of the corruption that has fettered its limbs and turned this imperial station into a hotbed of free thinking and inefficiency. I think my efficiency level here is like 10, so I don't know about that. And I will not rest until all have been judged. It pleases me that you get to share in the triumph of Footfall's purging with me. Dogmatic Votary. You said you would not rest until you had judged every soul in the station. I too wish to stand before your court. Insidious stares at you in amazement. You truly wish to stand trial? Very well. May your zeal serve as an example to the rest. The piercing resolution. What does this do? Once ran out, the Rogue Trader may choose an ally, including themselves. For 1 round, all the target's weapon attacks ignore enemy's armor. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, that's gonna be pretty...
Yeah, that's some...
Yeah, that's pretty badass. Incendia leans forward and peers into your eyes. Her gaze, like a monk carrying a rushlight, wanders down the corridors of your soul's fortress, checking every corner in search of the slightest faults or traces of corruption. Moments pass as Incendia conducts her thorough investigation until at last, she reclines on her throne again. A weary smile touches her lips. I see no sign of taint in your soul, Myth. You are pure before the Emperor, and thus I acquit you and grant you his blessing in parting. Go forth and bring his punishment to those who have turned their back on his word. So are you in charge of Footfall now? Indeed I am! When the Lord Inquisitor enacted martial law on the Expanse, I offered him my support at once. Footfall was chosen as the Lord Inquisitor's headquarters, and the position of Footfall's liege was temporarily abolished for the duration of this war, or perhaps longer than that. All authority was transferred to the station's warden, to me. While the Lord Inquisitor is preoccupied with matters of strategic planning, I am tasked with overseeing security and order. And there is much to do on that front. Pirates, smugglers, apostates, and cold traitors, deserters, and outlaws. Every one of them warrants my attention. Cracking her neck, stiff from many hours of reading documents, Incendia again dips her silver spoon and scoops out brain matter from the open skull of the poor fellow standing next to her. Okay, that must have been a bad write. Somebody missed a step. Everywhere you look, servants are buckling under heavy stacks of new denunciations, warrants, and other documents. Chuckle and point to the helpless assassin's corpse. I can tell you are quite popular with the locals. This attempt was mediocre and far from the first, but my enforcers and my throne keep me safe. Incendia pats an armrest and smiles. Its refractor field is impervious even to tank shells. That thief Takara had his sacred Drusian relic stashed in one of his storerooms. And whom is it you are judging? All of them! Thieves, smugglers, pirates, traitors, heretics, deserters! Abettors, harborers, cowards, and perjurers! Any who has ever trespassed. Any who has ever protected a miscreant or kept quiet about a crime they knew of. They will all be condemned. Jeez, every single person on this station's gonna die. With obsessive determination, Incendia starts going through her papers, seemingly no longer aware that she is doing so. More and more new convicts are being granted the great boon of undergoing servitude in perpetuitis, and having rid themselves of reprehensible consciousness, of serving the Imperium free from doubt and weakness. Footfall will once again become a bastion of law and righteousness. I will eradicate all heresy that prevents the faithless from giving themselves over to the good of toiling in his name. I mean, part of me just wants to not be involved with the Inquisition. I don't really like the Inquisition because, like, they do. That's why she's so cruel. She's dealing with the mounds of bureaucratic paperwork. Yeah, I would too. Here, read this giant stack of documents. Also, you have all these. Yeah, no, the easiest answer is execution. 100%. Let's see. There's nothing just about this trial. Your accusations are contrived, and the purpose is simply to turn the entire population of Footfall into pliant automatons. No. Well, I am a dogmatic person. I applaud your efforts. This place is long overdue for some proper law and order. Or I could just, you are most thorough. Inquisitor. What do y'all want? What do y'all think?
Meh.
Meh. Alright, well. Officially meh. Okay. I'll go with I applaud your efforts. And let my vow be heard. I shall not leave this station. Oh, number 4. Crap, already. Damn it. Okay, sorry against the knives. And let my vow be heard. I shall not leave this station. I shall not yield to sleep. Oh, that's not good. I shall not let my body be washed until every last criminal who hides in this lawless den has faced his judgment. The universe is a terrifying place. We are surrounded by the arch-enemy's machinations and Xeno scum who would deny us our right to exist. The threat is inconceivable, and human weakness will not help us avert it. If man is weak, I rid him of his spinelessness and feebleness, endowing him with a sacred narrowness of mind, and eradicating all that prevents him from utilizing his whole self in the service of the Imperium. Awareness test succeeded. She is not lying. You can tell by her eyes and her voice, trembling with earnest faith, that Incendia genuinely believes every word she just said. What makes you think you are entitled to govern this place as you see fit? Such is the law of footfall. Any rogue trader who arrives here assumes the right of absolute authority. Surely it is not that thug Takara who deserves to rule the station. He will soon be hanging from a noose, and so will his Casabalican henchmen. And so will those Anver firebrands whose outrageous activities brought Footfall so much grief. I promised you that I would clean up Footfall, and I have kept my promise. By virtue of your support... Ugh, did we do that? Awareness succeeded. That bitch crazy. No, she is a faithful servant of the Emperor as far as I care. You refused to help Footfall with shipments of grain and allowed the Korda dynasty to take control of the station. That's right. I feel like that may have been a bad decision, but oh well. By virtue of your support, the station will once again be an outpost of the Imperium, a purified bastion of industriousness and righteousness. The heretics who dared defy me have nearly been eradicated to the last. Where is the Lord Inquisitor? In the Liege's chambers, coordinating the Expanse's defense. His attention is focused on matters of vital importance, and he is not seeing any supplicants. The soldier wearing inquisitorial armor echoes Incendia's words. Your lordship cannot see the Lord Inquisitor now. However, he bade to inform your lordship that he will summon you later when circumstances permit. We shall see whether Footfall will thank the Emperor for your reign. In due time, I shall weed out all the taint that has bred here on Footfall for so long. And then pious fear, loyalty, and devotion will once again become the pillars of this station under his watchful eye. What happened between you and Winterscale? Winterscale is a traitor! Actually, he is. He's actually a heretic. While the Expanse burns, ravaged by heretics and unhallowed Xenos, he abandoned his duty completely and had to the nerve to ignore the Lord Inquisitor's call to battle. My servants are capturing his worlds and ships while he hides from his reckoning, indulging his base urges. Soon enough, he too will stand before judgment. Since you, Myth, helped me curb Kalagos's appetites once before, I will invite you to divide his territories with me. Once we have extinguished these roaring flames of wickedness, House von Valencius will be welcome to partake in the conquest of that profanest worlds. I wholeheartedly share your indignation. Kalagos is a reprobate. Astrocartographers will soon have their hands full erasing the name Winterscale's realm from our star maps. The castigating disgrace that will fall upon the dynasty will be a fitting punishment for Kalagos' crimes. Enough words. Your accused await, and so do my duties. Wait. You have a duty to the Emperor that you must see to. Vladaim Tokara. The deplorable rebel who once ruled this station has slipped from my grasp. He is inciting the people to revolt, killing my servants and hiding from my wrath with the dexterity of a void rat. My informers claim he often appears in that den of unrest that bears the irreverent name, the Adeptus Amesecus. We have made several attempts to arrest him, yet he has evaded capture each time. Reverend Hieronymus has gone there to convince him to surrender quietly, but his efforts have likewise been unsuccessful. In the interest of Footfall's integrity, Takara must be apprehended. Together we shall make that scoundrel pay for his crimes. Let him drink the cup of his wrath to full, a cup that will be delivered by our hands. The asteroid where the Adeptus Amesecus is located has been cordoned off, but my enforcer will take you there. I want you to lure Takara out of his hole and seize him, so that he may stand trial. Do this for the sake of Footfall's liberation, and pave the road that my justice will tread. Why did Hieronymus go to the Adeptus Amesecus? Reverend Hieronymus headed there where the rebels are seen most often, so he could preach to them and sway them to repent. Alas, he still cannot see the difference between those who have erred and those who are beyond any hope of redemption. And what do I stand to gain? I thought I was speaking to you, and yet I hear Theodora's words, greedy and full of hubris. Your gain is the order that will come to this station, its obedience to the Emperor, his law, and his stewards. Some of the people you wish to execute are useful to me. I purchase valuable equipment from them. The scoundrels and thieves will be replaced by honest suppliers. Even degenerates such as the Casabilica can be of some use in the coming crisis. But their willful leaders need to be replaced with more pliable and trepidatious successors. It is the only way for us to protect ourselves from being stabbed in the back. Alright, Fokker, which one did you want?
No, it's just...
I will help you deal with Vladim. I never doubted you, Myth. The Emperor protects.
It was going to be the same result. The other one was just extra dialogue that didn't actually lead anywhere.
Probably. But remember, Incendia's eyes flash maniacally. None of the rebel leaders are allowed to die before their trial. I forbid you to execute them without my leave. Well, I mean, I can try. Like, I'm not going to say I'm not.
Bitch, please, I'm a rogue trader.
Yeah, I do as I
With
see
each
fit.
step, I forge my destiny among the
By the order of the
stars.
Lord Inquisitor of the Holy Order of Xenos, the Legion's palace is presently closed to outsiders. Dick. Dick. Alright, so
Tech use, fucker.
Huh?
Tech use.
What?
I don't know where you're at.
Let
So.
us see what I found.
Ooh, hold on. Body.
You see the thing that I'm clicking?
I'm not seeing it. It's
I'm by you,
Oh,
by Pascal.
The soldier was killed with a sudden blow at point-blank range, quickly and quietly. Oof.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Quick! What's inside? What's inside? What treasures are there? Tell me. I must
I already
know.
collected it. Go look.
Damn
It's
you.
cargo shit.
Cargo go, hail cargo, hail cargo, hail cargo.
That's cargo.
Ooh, more cargo. Holy crap. What's this?
Someone shoved a flamer down the throat of this Corsia soldier and burned his entrails.
Wait, what?
Bye.
One of the people around here had a flamethrower shoved down his throat to burn him to death.
I mean, I applaud the thoroughness, but, I mean, is that really
Let us
necessary?
walk this path to the end.
It's always necessary,
Hey.
your lordship.
That's metal, exactly. See, that's the thing I like about this game, is that I think this game is actually better than Baldur's Gate 3. It's just that it doesn't have all the flash and polish of Baldur's Gate 3. But for story-wise and, like, the severity of it, oh, no, this is way better. Having homosexual Cthulhu monsters just doesn't cut it for me, I'm sorry.
Huh?
If only I could have a human to have sex with. That would be great. Said the, what was his name? The really cool, awesome, not controlled mind flayer guy. Whereas this one's like, no,
The faith
evil is
guides my
evil.
path to glory.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go! The Martyr's Endurance. Wait, what? The Great Judgment. I will encourage you.
nuts!
Oh, judge these nuts. All over your face!
In the face!
In the face! The last time I was here, we picked up a French lady. A French girl, actually.
That's gay.
It's not gay. It's just French. It's not the same thing.
Close enough.
Yeah, French is worse.
Oh, God. Wait. To arms, wait, his lordship. I thought it was Corda's dog to another inspection. Stand down. False alarm. Well, you're not going to like me in a
Wow.
little bit. What's up?
You don't see there's Dark Eldar warriors,
shall
Siliths.
reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Why?
Why are there Xenos here? One second. Crap,
I mean,
I
we've
think
pretty
I'm...
much taken everything we need from this guy, so let's fuck him up.
You have no other options, right? Ryza. Crap, I got hiccups now! If you abandon Footfall to Corda and flee, where are you going to sell your goods? Or restock your supply? It will just be a slow death for all of you, with no ammunition, no water, and no air. So quit bargaining with fate and stick to the plan. Ah! Damn it! Somebody else read.
Plan more like a suicide pact. You have no allies, no weapons, no nothing. Vladimir Rizza noticed you, and the old pirate grinned sarcastically. You're right trying to play with the big boys, Vakamo. What the fuck? You've taken on a rogue trader dynasty with only a handful of heavies and a couple of guns to your name. And the way I see it, you marched the gallows when it was more of a gallop.
You note the contraption replacing Ryza's right leg, a tangle of thick cables around industrial cylinder pistons, a makeshift dogmatic rigged up from whatever was available at the docks. The pirate has not been wearing it for long. Judging by the still fresh stitches on her stump, every so often the leg emits sparks. Turning away from Ryza, Vladimir's expression does not change, but an indistinct curse falls from his lips. Don't mind me, do carry on. You are hard to ignore, your lordship. You have a habit of radically altering the state of affairs of whatever situation you wade into.
Your greetings, lordship. And as for you, Vakamo, I've got nothing to add. Your plan is utter crap. I don't gamble on those kind of odds. I'll leave you to think about your prospects. Maybe you'll realize that using my shuttle would be a better idea, while me and my shuttle are still here.
Look at Vladimir.
What?
Look at Vladimir.
Why?
I'm just gonna look at him. Because that was over. The former liege looks exhausted. His glasses cannot hide the circles under his eyes. His coat collar is greasy and unbuttoned, showing the meshwork of the ceramite reinforced armor hidden underneath. There is a conspicuous dent right beside his throat, left by a bullet. However, as tired as he is, the man is showing no sign of having given up. His lips are pressed together in a hard line, his movements are sharp, and the bandit tattoos under his rolled-up sleeves are a reminder of who Vladimir Dakar was before taking the liege's throne. How is the station faring? It's turned into a kingdom of death. Executing protesters, cracking down on corrupt traders, and suppressing dissent are all good, useful policies within reasonable limits. I've used them myself, in fact. However, with Lady Corda, reasonable limits are a distant memory at this point. And I warned you, didn't I, that this would happen unless you helped us with provisions? When Corda showed up here, we stood up to her dictatorship, but the ranks of my loyal partners thinned by the day. In the end, a single good punch in the teeth was all it took for the station to roll over and beg for mercy. Few found it in them to resist. My little army is waging war on the enforcers. We slaughter patrols, wrestle back detainees, and punish those who collaborate with the enemy, or are close to someone who does. Vladimir's ruthless smile is like a jagged steel trap. Incendia is conducting her reprisals, and I am conducting mine. Everyone must remember that there are consequences for collaborating with the occupying force. Well, between Incendia and you, she has done the better job of imposing order. The former liege grimaces as if from toothache. No arguing with that. Here I thought that order should be imposed by killing the people who are harmful to Footfall and protecting the useful ones, hanging rabble-rousers and encouraging traders and explorers. More fool me. Turns out I should have just hanged whoever I could grab and put all the sector's commerce in front of the firing squad. Your lordship, you may have little love to spare from me, and you certainly have not built a strong alliance with the organization I represent. But if seeing the new order of things on Footfall gives you even the tiniest suspicion that it's all damned madness, step in and help me stop it. Be positive. Let's see. Dogmatic. Draw your weapon and shout, "In the name of the law, every insurgent present here is under arrest." Vladaim is lightning fast as he whips his pistol out of his holster and smiles. I knew this was exactly how our little war was going to end. Alright then, let's do this the Footfall way. Everyone, if I pay you thrones, that means you. To battle. Enough, Vladaim! I was hoping I could temper your pride, but you are too rooted in your arrogant and heretical ways. All you faithful to the Emperor, let us take a stand for his liege, rogue trader von Valencius!
The impure cannot escape their fate.
Indeed. Yeah, he is literally engaging with frickin' like Dark Eldar. What does he want? Like, what does he want me to do? Meanwhile, only I'm allowed to have a harem, okay? Yeah, no, only I'm allowed to have sexy Eldar women as my retinue, okay? Is there any connection between them and the Foot Clan from TMNT? I don't know. I am not familiar enough with TMNT. What I do know is the fact that Warhammer stole everything that wasn't nailed down, so there is that. Oof. What did they just get hit with? Staggered. Not again! Not again!
Hit with a desync.
Staggered. Suffers a negative... Oh, that's right. One of us has a... Oh, is it me? I forget. Is it my character that has that? Like, everybody that's around me or sees me or something that has, like, a negative, There's something like that. I have it.
Cassia.
Is it Cassia? Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're so close to them, they have a chance... Yeah, that's right. You're right. You're right. They have a chance of just being staggered for a turn. Now, in case you don't know what TMNT is, I know Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I am aware of the deep lore. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Hold on. No, Staggered is me. Staggered is Myth.
No, okay.
Yes! Remember, don't kill him. Oof, that guy's dead.
I wasn't gonna kill him, he's got a lot of HP.
Well, be careful. Be positive, sorry. Remember, I get 7 attacks. Oh, it's gonna be great. Just run up to somebody, just pummel them over and over and over again.
Once again, this is the thing though, like the one crazy witch lady right there. Holy shit! Imagine this with 100 free attacks, like how she gets.
Oh yeah. No, see, I would never let that lady. Like, no, I'm glad I shot that lady. I'm sure she had some very interesting things to say, but I'm not gonna let an unsanctioned psyker who gets possessed by a demon in the first 5 minutes of me meeting her. I'm not going to let that on my ship. That's a terrible idea. I just felt like I needed to say that because you haven't seen a lot of movies and shows. Well, that's fair. I know of the old cartoon show of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I have seen the live-action TMNT movies.
Oops. Okay, I forgot that one strips off all the other motherfucker.
So, do we actually have support for... Oh, yeah, we do. Get him, Darkwald. Get him! Get him! Get him with your Gimp mask. Shoot that Slith. You shoot him right in the Slith dick.
take off them shark penises.
That's right. Or grenade them, one of the two.
What's your biggest
Well,
mistake?
just chill. Things are gonna magically happen.
Oh, well, if it's gonna be magic. There you go.
Magic is heresy.
That is true. That is very true. Magic
I
is
just
heresy.
no. I just have this special psyker ability called Heavy Bolter.
That's a very good psyker ability. Now, what's this?
Sounds magic-y.
Let's see here. What do I want to do? What do I want to do?
Any technology sufficiently removed from understanding will appear as if magic.
That is okay. That is true. However, if I Kamehameha you, sings "Do you believe in magic?"
Actions with
Boom! That's one attack. Okay, and do we have any more volunteers?
Kill that Silith, if you can get him.
I am
He's
not
on
in
fire
range.
too.
Ooh, he is. Okay, hold on. He is on fire.
may the divine's will be done.
He is indeed on fire.
Rejoice.
Boom! Oh, not enough.
Oh, that did some good.
Not enough. Not
I mean, he's on
enough.
extra fire.
The Emperor commands.
Nah, he's only 7. Yeah, that is the one downside
I mean,
for that.
7's better than 1.
That's true.
7's better than 1, and you just shaved off half of his remaining health. That's still okay.
That's fine. I'm glad you are versed in 80s and 90s kids movies. How dare you say that? I am not versed in 80s and 90s kids movies. I am versed in things that I liked when I was a kid, though.
Grey hair, sure hair.
That was nothing, Abelard. Hit him again with the giant brick. There you go. Is that a buzzsaw?
Yeah, I want to try this. I don't know what this actually does.
That's
You will pay.
great. And it sets them on fire. Look at that. Although now your character's freaking out, so there's that. Oh no! Fucker has left the game!
His cat pulled plugs.
Oh no, or his cat pulled the or pushed the power button on his computer like mine does every now and again. But like I said, everything just to secure more dogma points. That's all that matters.
Why do I have Cassie underneath my control?
Wait, what?
Oh, I got kicked too, I think.
Okay. Allow me to try and fix this. That was weird.
What happened?
We all got.
We all
everybody just
desync
got kicked. So
drastically.
maybe it's your mods that make you desync.
No.
We've had desyncs before he put any mods in. Chill.
I think he's actually had mods the entire. Because he had this game before us. He put mods in before we started playing.
Yeah.
The dark corners.
I
of
took
the
them out
internet.
there for a while too, just because I was like, well, maybe it is a mod that's.
I mean, we've
ish.
gotten desyncs without Austin being there, though.
That's true, but it feels like it's less. So maybe I'm just wanting to shit all over Austin's parade there.
Probably.
Maybe Owlcat needs to fix their freaking, multiplayer feature.
Or maybe they need to fucking plan to have it from the start instead of tacking it on and then level
No,
it
no,
out.
no, just tack it on, man. Just tack it on. Who cares? I mean, I personally think that if you're gonna plan something out, then you're a pansy, okay? Like, planning? No, we don't do that here. But that was a really bad desync for it to just kick both of you. That's only happened a couple times.
Jesus Christ.
When in
what
doubt,
is that?
save.
I did.
It's like, hey, this save's only a couple megabytes large. We're gonna take 2 years to fucking load.
Alright, Abelard is... I see it's your turn. Abelard, hit them with the stick.
I already hit them with the stick.
Hit him again with the stick.
I can't hit them again with the stick. I hit them last turn with the stick.
Oh, okay. Now hold on. I thought I had an item that gave me like 7 attacks.
The crippled in body than corrupt in mind.
Ugh.
I will not die in dishonor.
My artifice is unsurpassed.
Ugh.
Just a minor setback.
My. If only there was a way I could bring all my enemies together. Wow, that didn't work at all. Holy crap.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Yeah, I need to rebuild her. Kibbles. Do something fancy. Kibbles, do something fancy.
Oh.
In the first round of combat, the wearer gains a number of additional attacks equal to their psi rating. Yeah, so I should have 8 psi rating. Or 8 attacks.
Sounds kind of bullshit.
Yes. Yes, 100%, yes. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yes, it is kind of bullshit. Remember, we can't kill him. Fucker, no! Don't.
I'm not gonna kill him, I'm just gonna really fuck him up.
Oh, God. Well, you're succeeding. He is, not doing well, as they say.
Woe to you. Let's get to it.
Come on, Hieronymus Doloroso.
For now.
He slapped them.
I'm not gonna lie, that armor looks pretty badass. Just the robe with the shoulder greaves, or the shoulder guards.
Do. Thugs are worthless. Why do I want to attack them?
You have a mace?
I do have mace.
Why do you have mace? Why do you have 2 maces?
Because mace is the place at the helpful hardware store.
Okay. I'm curious. What do those do for you?
What do they do for me?
I have a special attack that pushes enemies away. Okay. But don't you, like, have abilities that prefer to make people bleed? Jeez.
Yeah. I was just tying them out. Like, they had, like, a super high amount of penetration, so I was like, well, let me try them.
Okay.
Don't touch me. Emperor, protect me.
Female cops freaking out in combat. He's right, you know, Myth.
Imperium.
Right about what?
Here we go.
Oh, we need to fight orcs. Stop beating up Pascal. Stop beating Pascal, otherwise I'm gonna beat you. Do you realize how expensive it is to get another Mechanicus adept? Mace is the place with the helpful hardware. I believe you. Now, how do I have negative 10 from cleave? I'm confused for 1 round by Vladaim's entire cannot use attack of opportunity. Okay. And how are you tonight, Jared? Welcome to the stream, although we are going to be ending after this fight, I think.
Okay.
It's not gay.
It's gay, it's ultra gay, it's super duper extra special gay.
It is gay. All the Psyker's attacks, including attacking psychic powers, now poison enemies. This spell deals 27 toxic damage at the start of the enemy's turn. Wow, a whole 9 viewers. I don't even look at the number. I really have no idea. All allies gain +5 perception and 10% armor penetration. Nice.
Do we render what's his nuts unconscious, or where's he at?
He's over next to Kibbles. Kibbles is giving him the bondage treatment. Number go up is good always good. Oh, Takara, he's over over here.
By me.
Yeah.
By the
See,
kibbles.
Okay, there he is.
Jared, all that
Just make sure I don't kill him.
all that really says is that 9 people have made bad decisions tonight. Because, I mean, our voice acting hasn't been, like, really great tonight, so... Like, some of these people, I haven't actually remembered their voices for months. Also, I have...
How is he still alive?
Because he has 8 hit points. And he's got 8 points of fire damage next turn, so that problem's gonna solve itself.
And still, he should have died.
Alright,
I'm
let's
just gonna
see.
stop, drop, and roll.
Did Pascal get dropped or some shit?
He is staggered.
Oh. Where's he at? I don't see him.
He's just down
He's
on the
on
ground.
the ground. Okay, I see him
Don't
down
worry,
there.
I'll save him with a 43% chance of hitting somebody. Wow, that's terrible. Let's see here.
Yeah, Pascal's definitely gonna need to heal himself next time he gets
And
up.
so it shall be.
BAM! How's it feel? Be blown up twice. Doesn't feel good, does it?
I am the chosen weapon that will crush the heathens.
And I will give Cassia a
Actions will
free turn.
speak louder than words.
And then I will hit the slith.
Isn't this a job for the strategizers?
There we go.
At least
And then I will hit this thing.
me.
And there you go. How's it feel? He's not doomed yet. Calm down.
Doesn't feel very good.
I don't feel good, boss.
Rejoice in service.
Dirkwald. Congratulations. Armor is not a thing for you anymore. Shoot them all.
It's on Ablard. What are you talking about?
No. You have that ability all by yourself. I am giving Dirkwald the ability to just go, what is armor? I don't know what that is.
Okay.
What if armor was only a mere fantasy? I can make this fantasy a
wow.
reality. I know you dream of...
Ablard, how dare you miss?
Wow, not only did he miss, he just got messed up. Also, I need to get more biomancy
Aim for
points.
the heart.
Dang it!
Success is measured.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Yours or your enemy.
The
How
hell
are we
did you...
supposed to capture him alive? by
That's
the way? I mean,
impressive, too.
Yeah, no, that's,
No, that's doubly impressive because I put these boots on her that give her a chance, lets her re-roll all failed dodge attacks.
Ah, so that was a Deus Ex Machina. Got it.
I'm not
Yeah.
accustomed to being ordered around. If I may, another foe of tainted blood.
Oh,
Let's see
go
here.
squish.
He does go. Well, did he go squish or did he go like boom? I mean, I think he went boom.
I think it's a little A, a little B.
Oh, that's fair. Zone of Fear. Nope. Hit him again. Let's see. Nope. Nope, nothing. Hit him again. What are you doing?
I think he's gonna heal. I
Did he?
mean, not for much. But he healed.
Hey man, 5 hit points is 5 hit points. Don't worry about it.
No mercy for heretics.
That's right. There you go. That's the spirit. Some chicks walks up with a little miniature hand mace and then boom, your butt's on the ground. Just I love it.
I'm more impressed by how far he flew.
Look, that lady hit him right in that girly glass jaw of his. So who are the minions
right in
serving
the
in the
gun
Warhammer universe? You'll have to be more specific. There's lots of minions serving in the Warhammer universe. There are
I
literally
think he means like minions as in like Despicable Me minions.
Oh, I mean, dude, there's probably entire planets of them, and they're not treated well. They're probably abhumans that live in, like, the air ducts. The Facebook mom minions. Okay, now I have no idea what's happening.
Condemns you.
Indeed he does. And I condone it. Dirkwald, I command you to go and take that man, and I command you to make him not move anymore, okay? Yeah, very good. Why are you hiding behind the lockers?
Not.
I demand you go take Vladimir Takara and knock him to the ground.
I'm heading that way as much as I can.
I demand it.
You can dash. Make good use of your ability there, fucker. You ignore all armor.
You do, actually.
That's about all I can do.
Well, that's not good.
What would you do if God said you can do this thing right now as best as possible and you decide to fuck it up?
Not that I'd be myth.
That's not true. Let's see here.
I mean, if you give me movement points.
Well, hold on. What can I do here? That will kill him, but I'm not supposed to kill him.
Well, dude, I mean, I don't know how
mean,
to
if he's-
stop him otherwise.
Yeah, if he's the only one on the board, we're supposed to kill him.
I'm assuming story-wise, he doesn't... I can't do anything if I can't move, dude.
Oh.
Let me see if... Can I... Yes, I can. Boy.
They? And he's gonna die.
Well, that's the only option we have. I'm assuming he's gonna have plot armor to not die.
That's a possibility. There's no guarantee, though.
Actions will speak louder.
Yeah, but there's no one else in the battlefield, so it
And
means
So that will
like there
probably
is nothing else to do.
that will probably put us at odds with Korda, to be honest. Is that no matter what, they probably just the writers probably want us to be at enemies with Korda.
No, it's probably just that they haven't programmed the fact that, you know,
You waffle stomp.
like there is no way to. Yeah, see, there's no real way to actually not kill him.
Ah. Well, no, but I think the
Peace out,
Korda.
what the hell happened?
Ah, there we go. Incendia casts a damning glance at Vladimir, who is shifting about in a puddle of his own blood. She says sternly, "Footfall will be relieved to know that the law has been restored in every sector of the station at last. Footfall will be delighted to know that you are dead, you red-headed bitch." I would suggest a show of mercy. Or no, hold on. I will judge them myself. You have contributed to the restoration of the order on Footfall, Myth. Therefore, we shall preside over the trial together. With whom shall we begin, Myth? Let us... I like how the first was, let us convict Vladimir. Not even trial, just let us convict him. Point to Ryza. Wow, they have football in Warhammer? They do. They have Blood Bowl. She must face the tribunal.
Fucker.
Fucker.
Oh. I don't even remember what voice I was using.
That's alright. Do your best.
May? But I never fought against you. I never backfelled him.
And because of that, we are supposed to pardon you for your past offenses. Commoner Ryza, you are charged with piracy, with aiding and abetting rebels, and with blasphemous heresy and worship of the ruinous powers. Burn for eternity, ungodly wretch.
Oh, damn. You think you can judge me? She whips out an amulet with a beast's fanged head crowned by horns. She grins ominously. You shouldn't have done that. I had something up my sleeve. It's a giant dildo. Oh, sorry.
Oh, good lord.
In
No,
case the worst came to worst, I rather reject your accursed justice and your accursed emperor. I accept the deal that was offered me and surrender myself to the edge of daybreak. Die, you red-headed bitch! The fanged head opens its mouth, roars, and spits out a flaming arrow at Incendia.
Wow.
Oh, shit!
Okay. Incendia's hand folds swiftly to the sign of the Aquila, which meets the blow like a shield. Flickering flame runs down her pale fingers, leaving no burn marks. She whips at her weapon and a shining ray blinds everyone. 100 times more powerful than what any Inferno pistol can produce. The blast atomizes Ryza before she has time to utter her last curse.
I wouldn't call that atomizes, but yeah, that is definitely disintegrate.
What was that? Faith, a shield gifted by the Emperor to his servants. Did you not recognize the light of our protector myth? Corda looks serene and her voice has mellowed. Her face is completely calm, no longer visited by her nervous tic. It was a just execution. The Emperor pointed me toward wickedness, and I destroyed it. Corda surveys the bar and asks in a ruthless voice, who will face trial next? Let us convict Vladaim. Vladaim Takara, I charge you before the Emperor's stern gaze with contempt for the creed he gave us, with harboring lawless heretics, with crimes against his loyal servants, and with armed rebellion against his will. Yes, that's what they say about me, and what they say about you is that you're an obscure huffing maniac who kills people for sport. Death is the Emperor's peace, and it must be earned. Let me turn him into a servitor on my ship. That will teach him obedience. Wow. Jeez. Hold on. Yeah, let's do this. Requires dogmatic votary. Oh, hold on. Okay, this is my question. Does this not gain me any dogma, or is this just an option that gains me dogma?
I think anything that requires it's going to gain it for us, because I mean it's given it to us in the past when it requires dogma.
It just means that you had to beat this, at least this rank, to unlock that.
Fair enough.
Like normally, if you want to do dogmatic, you can hang him, but because you're so high, you can turn him into a servitor instead of just hanging him.
Because I have chosen literally every dogmatic option. Understood. Alright, so I will turn him into a servitor. There is truth in your words, Myth. Goodness is born of servitude. Vladaim Takara, for your crimes you will undergo servitude in perpetuitas, and be passed into the ownership of House von Valencius. Vladaim looks at you in disappointment. So you're denying me a quick death. Then again, an eternity as a mindless walking pile of scrap on your ship is better than another second next to this crazed monster. Justice... Oh, nope, I didn't receive anything. Yeah, so that didn't give me any,
Yeah, it did. It said it gave you 30.
Oh, it did?
Just a moment ago.
Jeez,
yeah.
Good lord, I must be more tired than I thought. I didn't see it at all. Justice has been done. Enforcers arrest all the lesser rebels. They will face trial in due course. Incendia's voice is majestic and imperious, causing everyone to bow their head in obedience. Thank you for your aid in the cleansing of Footfall Myth. The Emperor protects. Indeed he does.
Oh, he gets the level. Yeah, buddy.
And that's what we did this for, really. Free levels.
He gets the levels on his skin.
Or else he gets the hose again.
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
Indeed I do. Let's see here. Assign objective. What's this? No, I want... Invigorate. Yes! Invigorate!
Invigorate these nuts!
No. No, I don't.
Don't what?
I'm not going to invigorate anybody's nuts. That's, no. Not going to happen.
Oh, come on, it's fine.
No. Now, the big question is... I do have a sword. Should I start pumping up weapon skill? I am a psyker, though, so... I'll just go willpower. Cassia, I have completely and totally... Oh, hello. What's this? Immolate the soul. Come on, Myth. You know what month it is. It's fine to invigorate someone's nuts now. I mean, I'm sure that it is, but I don't know. Square the enemy close to that square immediately moves up to the force cells towards it. Multiple enemies are the same distance at that point. Then all move. The target is moved even if they're still not immobilized. Touch of anger. All enemies just radius from the target. Points of special willpower test. I'm gonna do Immolate the Soul because it seems like fun. And hers is willpower again. It's crazy how like her damage level is just so weird.
Heresy grows from idleness.
It does. And that's why we beat people to death all the time for no reason.
As you do.
As you do. Why can't I have more force swords, okay?
Can't afford the Force Swords.
I can afford a lot of things, man. I got 160 stuff. Dollary dues.
160 stuff.
Let's see here. Mr. prefers to provide more flexibility than definitely close combat enemies. It feels like... It always feels like somebody's watching me.
That's because they are.
Indeed. You know, where's... Hold on.
You weren't supposed to see me looking through your curtains.
Hold on. Where's my... Oh, there it is. Let's see. Where's my... There it is. Alright, we're all ready? Ooh, goods. More goods. Oh. We have more goods. Nope, no, no. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing. I just can't stop this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I've started fighting for. There's Manila on the floor.
You can't open it or something?
Yep. It requires...
This explorer tool is blessed with multifunctionality.
Alright.
We are bound by the blood of
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of our evening together. Now, we shall move on for the night. And I bid you all farewell, and until next time, where we will play Dragon, but wait, hold on, sorry. Hitman Absolute, wait, hold on, I have to get out of that. We will be playing something on Monday. Who knows? Because I don't like Hitman Absolution, and I want it to die. So have
But you have to play Hitman Absolution. You have so much more time to spend with it.
I do. I do. I don't want it.
You're gonna like it.
Don't make me. Oh my god.
You're gonna learn to love it.
I'm gonna learn to love the bomb. Hitman Absolution was one of the worst games that they could have possibly made. It's so bad. It's just so bad. Oh look, somebody glanced in your direction. Boom. Okay, you've been caught. What? Where's the logic in this? Like, they didn't even, not even a passing glance? Like, no. You dressed as a redneck, therefore the redneck could see right through you. Like, I mean, I get that there's some logic to this, but not much. Super Mario Brothers 3. Oh, okay, hold on. Super Mario Brothers. Okay, no. Watching me play platformer seems like a much worse thing for me to do. Anyway, before more horrible ideas come through, good night, everybody.